morning, everybody,
Good
and
morning.
happy Saturday.
Yay.
Happy shop at home
Yay.
again. Everybody ready to shop, I hope.
Right. I am.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We're so glad that you're joining us today, and we have another awesome lineup of vendors and presentations, and of course those show specials.
Yes.
And we will be, of course, as you know, if you've seen us before, we'll be making our list as well today.
For sure.
So yeah, but now, folks, I do have to tell you that Miss Vicki is kind of on a limited scrap budget for just maybe a week, because Vicki had a wonderful purchase this week, didn't you, Vicki? Tell them about it. It was awesome.
I did. My husband and I and our family, we purchased our very first home.
Yes.
So, yay. Yeah.
How exciting.
Yes.
How exciting.
We were so excited. It's such a blessing. So, yes, it was amazing.
Yes, yes. And so, you know, like I said, we'll kind of keep you at reins for just the day.
I know. I told Dave, I said, okay, Dave, do not let me, because all the other shows, it's like I like put asterisks and stars and notes on everything, and then I go home and I'm like, yeah, I got, and this time I'm like, I gotta get used to this payment now, so gotta slow down.
Well, but maybe you can do a little shopping, because maybe your first payment isn't for a few weeks. So.
That is true.
It is hard, though. I'm sure that you guys are finding, you got to budget that money, and maybe you're making your little stash, like everybody used to do before the shows. And
right.
But gosh, every week, I mean, even during the week, we have great presenters and great specials. So it's so hard not to make those fun purchases and getting new products. And once again, we keep hearing about all the new companies that people maybe didn't know about, which is so exciting, I think.
Especially, Dave, I'm so excited because Halloween and Christmas and fall, and everybody has all their sets that are coming out, and their dyes and paper, and oh my goodness, that's going to be a tough one for me.
Well, and I was thinking this morning, we're making that turn around the summer, and the kids are learning, whether it's at school or at home.
Right.
And so gosh, the kids, even at home, they're going to be making their fall, their Halloween, Thanksgiving.
Right.
Gosh, we have so much to be thankful for this year.
For sure.
And then, our holidays and Christmas and everything.
I love Christmas.
I know. It's just going to be so much fun, and we have so many fun events coming up.
We sure do.
We have our at-home play crop next weekend.
Right.
So that's going to be fun. And then make sure also that you tune in and look at our schedule. Every Tuesday and Thursday we have our little mini events. So just tons of things that you can shop for, look for, get ideas for. Gosh, what a great way to get ideas.
Right. I love the Slimline that we had on Thursday.
Yes.
I'm obsessed with Slimline cards right now, and it was so fun to see all the different, cards.
And different ways of using that landscape. So.
Exactly. So fun, so cute, and I can't wait to make some Halloween ones.
I know. You've gotten a little start, I saw. So.
Yeah, I did, and I'm just thinking today when I go, I'm gonna create more Halloween.
Yes, and I'm sure we're gonna see, probably some Halloween, some fall.
Yeah.
Today,
Oh yeah.
Yesterday
I hope so.
Yeah, I know. Well, we have to do things. You think you have all this time to work on your cards.
It goes by like
then
a flash.
Here it is.
I know. Usually, Dave, if you follow me on Instagram or on my YouTube channel, I love to decorate for the holidays.
Yes.
And usually, I've already totally decorated my house for either Halloween or fall. But since we've been so busy, and then with purchasing the house, and because we were renting it for so many years, but we finally were able to buy it.
Yeah.
So I haven't had a chance to decorate or anything. So I feel like I'm really behind.
Yeah. Well, it'll be like you're moving into a new house. You can get your because I know you love fall. We both love the fall so much.
Yeah.
And I know that I'm sure that Vicki's going to do a phenomenal job back here in our little at-home area.
Yes.
So that
but it's hard because right now we live in Southern California. It's going to be like 110 today or
something. 116 in Riverside for me. So
it's like you want, yes, fall is here, but also it's really blazing hot.
Yes, yeah. Well, you know what? Stay in from the heat. Stay in the air conditioning. Watch us do some crafting, and gosh, the day will be good. And you have the holiday weekend.
Yes.
So happy Labor Day to everybody for that.
What are you all going to be doing these next couple of days?
Yeah.
We'd like to know when I'll get my computer out. I know we were talking about I need to clean.
Yes.
So that's not like I will be laboring on Labor Day, but what are you going to be doing today?
Gosh, I've been making some cards. I've been working on some pet cards. I've been able to arrange with my pet groomer, and I've been making some cards, and she's going to let me put some of those in there to sell. So that'll be fun. So, and then also at the last at-home shop event a couple weeks ago, I purchased the little from Art Impressions their coffee gift card holder.
Oh, cool.
So I've been playing around with that and doing some pet ones. I did some birthday. I used some of our Back to Basics paper with the flowers on it. So give a different thing, and so they'll be able to use them for any holiday.
Right,
so.
right.
And I'm working on a project as well for my grandkids. I always like to do some type of an Advent wreath, not we used to have Advent wreaths, but or calendars. So I'm working on a project with to make for them, but I'm actually going to use part of that coffee cup card holder for that project. So
cute.
It's so much fun to I always look at things like, especially dyes and different things, to where I can incorporate them into different projects like I'm going to be doing. So, the coffee card, everybody thinks there's going to be a coffee gift card in there, I'm going to be sending them blank so you can fill them in. Not to everybody, but, so I'm going to be doing some creating.
Oh, that's so fun. Hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to sneak away into my craft room and make some cards or scrapbook. I want to scrapbook. I know that I love making cards and everything, but I have taken a lot of pictures during the summer and quarantine. We've had a few birthdays, and I want to scrapbook. I want to do a 12 by 12 layout. Are any of you guys working? Are any of you scrapbooking? I love scrapbooking.
Doing your pages.
Doing our pages, and I was watching some YouTube videos this morning while I was getting ready, and I saw a beautiful scrapbook layout, and I was just like, I want to scrapbook today.
Well, I can hardly wait and to see photos and things on Instagram, to where, since we have been at home, the different themes now of what people have been doing at home, and how they've been, creative in doing, just simple summer things. I know you guys got a pool because, you guys like to go to the beach. But
we got one of those blow up, but it was a longer one.
Yeah.
So we could all fit in it, and it's fun. I'm looking forward to going home and getting in that pool.
She hasn't invited me over yet, by the way. Anyway,
you're invited. You're invited.
No, we're busy. We've got. Gosh, we have a couple of big mega make-and takes coming up too.
They're so cute.
So we've been working here, packing those up and getting ready. So, but we've been having, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun because
we have so much fun doing it, though.
Yes.
We're together. I see Dave more than my own husband, so we do get along very well.
Yes.
We get on each other's nerves too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, she does.
Sean's over there laughing.
It's so funny because when we both literally are here working on a project, we are literally working, and we might be working and not saying much, but we're getting the job done.
Exactly.
And getting things packed, and taking them to the post office if we need to, and getting them all ready. So
I'm so glad you got that big truck.
Yes, yes.
Because we'd have to make 20 trips back and forth today.
We would, so
it's just a blessing.
Yes.
Yeah, we've been having a wonderful time, and we're so glad you guys are here.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great day.
It is, I know. So you guys, we're going to get ready here in just a few seconds.
Yes.
And you're going to get ready to shop
click,
and enjoy. And I know there's a couple of new vendors today that I'm excited to see. So get ready to get your list out, and you guys enjoy our shop at home today. Bye now. We'll be back.
Bye.
Hello everybody, this is Christina Tesler from Tesler Crafts again, and very happy to be here to join you and be with you with this is a Scrapbook Expo at Home event. So before I forget, let me give you this event. Our show special is Tesler Crafts. You get 20% off your entire order. This coupon code is 090520EXPO EXPO. This coupon will end September 20th, so you have 2 weeks to exercise to use this coupon. Okay, and this time I wanted to emphasize one of our new collection is called Delicata. Delicata is the newest metallic ink group. This group we have 12 colors. It's a creamy, rich, and shimmery, beautiful. So I use this for today's project. And then there's another item is this called Pickle Embellishment. This Pickle Embellishment is a 3D dimensional media, and this the tip is very, very fine tip, the metal. And then with the cap, we have a needle. One needle you can stick inside here to prevent the clogging. This we have 24 colors, the Pickle Embellishment. Important is metallic, gold, silver, copper, clear, and the sparkle, white, black. Okay. So now right now we are going to the fall season, and every time when I travel past the East Coast, and I always was amazed at how beautiful the nature, the leaf changing the color, tell us the season change. So I use our group of Valentina dies. This group of dies, the leaf, we have very, very large, the maple leaf and oak leaf, and the matching is the medium size. The medium size and the oak and the maple too. Okay, and the good thing is about this is, each package we have two lacy die, and then we have the outside is for the we call the solid die. So like this we have 4 dies, and the large one, extra large one, we have 2 dies. When you open up the package, we'll show you this. See, one is lacy, one is solid. So I use this die, cut the lacy, oak leaf, and solid. With in our website, you will find a lot of different size, different type of the leaves. We love leaves. So now let's start from the season change. If like spring, summertime, we know start from the lighter green. We take a dabber and the ink, and then we can just dab onto the leaf. So it gives us a very, very bright spring leaf. Then, when it comes to the normal, will get darker. We always, from the lighter, darker, we can see the color blend. It's our spring. Very, very easy. So now we are going to the regular color, regular summer. Coloring is very, very easy. I like to use dabber and ink, but you are welcome to use your colored pencil, your marker, your your everything, okay? So now we will just add a little bit through the color change. We know the seasons is coming. This is the Delicata. Like I told you, this is a new metallic ink. Give very, very nice shimmery. Can you see the metallic look? So we have the spring, we have regular leaf, and now we are going to change into the early fall, because from the green, the leaf get into the fall is to change to little bit brown. Sometimes it's a little bit yellow. We start showing the leaf, the color changing to the brownish. Then really when get to the beauty for the fall season, you will add some of the red. Start showing the fall color of the leaf, and really get to very beautiful the fall season. I take the red as my base color. Then start adding some of the orange. And the edge of this will get into some brown. Now I take some of this is the Delicata, the rose gold color, to show you the rose gold color. When we apply this rose, on top give us metallic shiny. So you can see how beautiful it is, very rich. I take some of the copper. Give us some of the then we can add some of the really dark. This is Delicata copper color. I use this color as a base color, then I glue. This is our lacy leaf. So I'm going to lay this on top. You can use any type of the glue, and then here, again, I use our sticky paper. Put this lacy inside the pocket, open up, and leave up this die, and then we are going to glue down on. We can color before or after. This is our large oak leaf. The front is lacy and the back is the base is the shadow is the solid. We still can color, add some color to that. We can use the lacy or solid separate. See how nice and easy you can have beautiful leaf. Just show us the different color, different season. Okay, so any color, any kind of combination you like, you can use. So just now, in very short time, I already show you how we make it from the spring leaf and then the regular leaf, and then go into the fall, into the season, the change, the fall season leaf, and we can always add the combination, the lacy and the solid. This is after I colored in the green, olive green, and then some red, some yellow. This is the base color paper, and then I coated with Galaxy Gloss, give us a glossy look and strengthen the paper. Looks like very flexible. To show you some of these. So with this technique, and then you can use any kind of the leaf or any flourish, and we can create a beautiful card like this. After we do that, after we colored, we can make a card just with any card combination. You can have, you can add bold and add anything. Add the pine cone or acorn and make all kind of the beautiful card. So this is this is a large leaf. We use it this way, and very used on this onto the scrapbook page too. And another thing is with the smaller leaf, like after we cut, these are the leftover pieces, and we can take the use these. After cut out as the stencil, we can create our background. Any color, you can spray with any kind of the spray or shimmer spray. We can create our different pattern. You can use different color, make a beautiful background card. So I hope you like this technique and like this demo. In my website, under the special project, you will find lots of our sample card kit, and some coordinate the videotape goes with that, most of them. See? Okay, so this is all different technique you can use. I hope you enjoy this technique. And don't forget, our show special is 090520 EXPO will end on the September 20th. And please follow us on the YouTube and Facebook, Instagram. I'll see you next time.
Hi, I'm Cindy Crane from Miniature Luxuries and Papers. I want to thank you for joining me today, and I'm really glad to have this opportunity to show you a lot of new products and a few demos. We've got a lot to fit into the next few minutes, but I did want to tell you how much I appreciate everyone that's been supporting me during these difficult times. And as a thank you, starting September 5th through September the 12th, I'm going to do something I don't normally do, but I'm putting all of the products on sale at a 10% off. You don't need a coupon, it's just there because you've watched this video. There were a lot of things I didn't get a chance to show you in this 20 minutes, but what I'm going to be doing is making some more videos and posting them on my Facebook page and Instagram. And I hope you check it out there. And also a reminder, not only do I carry Stamperia, but I have Lavinia stamps now, Picture This, and a whole range of the Prima products, from the metallic paste, the waxes, and a lot of the molds and stencils. So you may want to take a look at those also. So sit back and enjoy, and thanks again for watching. I have 5 new kits to show you today called Cartonnage. The first one is the box house. I decorated it with the House of Roses paper, and on the inside you can use it for storage, or I added a clock mechanism. And by using one of the die cuts as the clock face, we have a completed piece. The next one is called the Sweet Box. This is a fairly large box. It's about 9 by 7. The lid lifts up, and as part of the kit, you make the album to go inside. You can embellish it, cover it any way you'd like, add your flips or any other pictures, photos that you care to choose. And here's what the kits look like. The first one, the box house with the lift-off lid, is showing you on the back that you can go to the YouTube video, and it shows you on the back all the supplies that you're going to need, and there are very few. You need scrapbook paper, you need a paper adhesive tape, you need the Cola Gel, and you need the Extra Forte glue. In this particular one, there are 14 pieces. The Sweet Box is a little larger, of course, because of the album inside, but this one has 25 pieces. And there again, there's instructions inside, and it shows you the same list of supplies and the video tutorial. I really like this one a lot. It's the Secretaire. This one has 26 pieces, and it comes complete with all the parts to make 2 albums and a little mini drawer. There you can get a better picture of it. This one was made with the Grand Hotel, so any of the paper pads are going to work for you, whatever you like. The next one is the Royal Box and Book. This is an even larger kit. There's 29 pieces in this one. This one was done with the Voyage. And here you have a better view on the back. It's another box with a book inside and a little bit different construction. So you need to take a look at the kits and whatever appeals to you, and that's what you can do. The last one is very similar to the box house, except the lid on this one lifts off, and it is the album. Now, as an alternate, I showed you the box house done with the House of Roses paper and the die cuts. Another really pretty collection is Forest. Now here's some single sheets and just a smaller paper pad, but it's very woodsy. You've got a lot of wood texture that would be great on the box house. To decorate it, you have the die cuts. We have wood pieces, stamps, and molds. The molds are particularly nice. I've made up a few, and if you make up the house, you can even paint or stain the wolf. There's squirrels, pine cones, leaves, and even a little hedgehog. So this one is just a little idea of what you can do with them. An easy way to create textured effects are with the soft molds. These are thin, pliable molds, and there are several products you can use to get this effect. The original was the cream paste. It's plain white, and it's very soft, smooth texture. You can see how creamy it is. Now, in order to use this product, you simply turn it over to the back side, take a little bit on your spatula, and push it into the mold. You don't have to have it very thick, but make sure you have a nice even covering, just so you don't see any of the parts of the mold sticking through. Now, when you have the entire thing covered, this is important. You have to leave it sit overnight. It takes 24 hours for it to set. But when you're finished, you simply take the edges, peel carefully back, and you'll end up with a piece that's like this. Soft, flexible, paintable, and moldable. This particular one I did with one of the new Glamour paste. This one happens to be silver. Comes in several colors: turquoise, ancient pink, and white. Another product you can use with it is the Glossy Gel Heavy Body Paste. For this one, when you're finished, you'll get a clear piece. Now this is also good too. If you don't particularly want a color and you want to put another color later on, this is a wonderful product to use. The new one is the cream paste. This is new with the Winter 2020, and this also comes in several colors. One other thing you can do with these molds, and this is really effective on canvases too, just to create some texture. You can take the air dry clay, and spread it thin. You'll want to use a heavy glue to attach the clay to your canvas or your surface. Glue it down, press it out, and then all you have to do is take your mold and press in. Press in firmly till you get. And there you have a finished piece. And when this is dry, you can do any other finishes that you'd like to it. You can paint it, use watercolors, acrylics, any other kind of metallic finishes that you like. Next, for mini album makers, I've got 2 different styles of albums for you to try out. Each one comes in 2 different sizes. The first one is a smaller size, and it's the standard construction, and it comes with 6 pages. It's nicely bound and really heavy duty. The larger one, same construction, and also with 6 pages. The next style is a trifold. Folds open, smaller size. This one has 4 pages. The larger one folds out, and it does have 7 pages for you to complete. And here's a sample of one that I constructed. This is the trifold, and you can fold it either way you like. Added a mold embellishment and completed it, and you can do this one with really an 8x8 paper pad with no problem at all. I have 3 more albums to show you. The first one is the standard construction, and it comes with 4 pages, but these are done with white. So this is a really nice background for paints and all kinds of different pastes. The other 2, there's a smaller one and a larger one. Now the construction on these come with elastic bands, and Topiary has not forgotten about you on that one, because you have a selection of lined and unlined notebooks to go inside. They fit perfectly in between the bands, and on the small one there is also a small notebook. We also have the pre-printed notebooks. These come in a lot of different designs, so you can take a look at those to see if you'd rather use them. And here's a completed notebook for you to take a look at. I've decorated it with molds, some of the new gray board, and on the inside, here's the lined notebook. Now the stone paper is really nice on this cover because you can use it with stencils, all the different pastes, papers, rice papers, and you can decorate it with the aqua colors also. This takes watercolor very well. And if you're not familiar with them, these are a water-based, some are iridescent, but all the colors coordinate with the papers. And you can see on the back side, there's your watercolor effect. We've used papers and the new gray boards. Let's talk a little about making cards. Every collection has at least one sheet inside that's suited for card making. In this case, it's a 6x6. Some of them have 6 to a sheet. This is the Pink Christmas, the new collection. This is the Vintage Christmas. This is the Princess collection. Wouldn't these make great cards? And also, in many cases, there's a coordinating rice paper sheet to go with it. This one is Winter Tales, and it also has a rice paper. This one is the Arctic Antarctic, and this is one of the older ones, the Grand Hotel. This one is House of Roses, Alice in Wonderland, and this is Voyage Fantastique. Now you can see a lot of opportunities here for great cards, different embellishments. You can add molds, any kind of other embellishments you like, especially with the steampunk. This would be perfect with some gears. So let's make a card. This one I made from using the Winter Tales collection, and I'm going to show you how I did it. For the background, I used the reverse side of one of the double-sided papers. You can also use the one that came from the paper pad. I started with cardstock. I used Hero Arts because it seemed to match so well. Just make yourself the 5x7. Took a piece of metallic card embossed, piece of plain white card, the image that I showed you, and I also decided to just do some fussy cutting, and I took one of the images off of another sheet, added a little die cut with a sentiment on it. Now those are from the die cuts that I've shown you before, and they come just chock full of all kinds of images for you to use. On the finished card, I used one of the die cuts. I cut some poinsettias off these sheets, cut the castle out, and then for a finishing, I used some of the new sparkles. You can also use the chipboard pieces, and I like these because they're adhesive backed. And then for a little extra embellishment, I've talked before about the new decorative chips. There are 18 different designs, and I've actually just tucked one back in behind here. So you can see how quick and easy it is. Everything is coordinated. For my next card, I decided to make an easel card using the Antarctic. This was a great little project. It took one sheet of paper, and I used the backgrounds from the paper pad. Added the penguins, used one of the die cuts, and added the sentiment from the chips. And if you're more of a stamper, Topiary is now coming out with a collection of stamps to coordinate with all the papers. I like this one because it has a lot of sentiments on it, and those are always difficult to come up with. This one goes with the Arctic, and I like the snowflakes and the ice. This makes a great effect when you emboss it, heat emboss it. Another new product is the gray board. This is great for mixed media because all the chipboard can be painted, made to look like metal. Lots of gears, lots of things that you just really need when you're making a large canvas. And let's not forget the die cuts. Another coordinating piece are the stencils. On this particular one, it picks up the snow effect or the ice effect again, as in the stamp. There's also wood pieces, colored wood pieces. Now you can see how many different choices you have when you're creating a card. Here are a few projects I've completed using the stamp set Picture This. It's a new line of stamps that I just started carrying recently. They're all made and designed in England, and I think you'll like these. They're quite different than anything I've seen before. Here are some stamps with a beach theme. We've got boats, the lighthouse. We've even got the little beach huts that I showed you in the one sample. There's also a wharf. There's another set of boats. There's an awful lot that you can do with these. These are two of my favorites, called the Big Wheel and the Speedway. This is pretty much reminiscent of Brighton Beach. There's also a set called the Ghost Set. There's actually 4 in the series. And in reality, these are just basic cottages, but you can paint them up and do anything you'd like with them, whether it be the Halloween, use it as a ghost set. I've even seen it done as a Christmas scene. These are some of the samples of the village buildings. This one is Tudor Hill. This is the Apothecary. There's a whole series of village shops. The Watchtower. And there are even sets of stamps that include doors and windows, people, street scenes with the lampposts, landscaping. All of these can take any of the stamps, and by masking off a window, add your own window, so you can change the entire look of the building. On this particular one, you can see there's an empty space. So what you can do is choose your own doors and windows to go inside. And finally, these are just some prints of the stamps that are actually in the mail on the way to me right now. It's a whole Christmas series, and I really like these. It's a little bit different than the cottages and the different themes that we've been talking about. We have gnomes, there's Santa Claus, reindeer, a sleigh, the fireplace, there's candles, and there's also some sentiment stamps that you can use with these. I hope you enjoyed taking a look at Picture This, and I'm hoping that you'll take another look on the website and maybe you'll find something that you like. Before we go, I thought you might like to see some of my projects. I don't just sell the products, I am also a maker just like all of you. This project was from the E-Academy. And this one as well. This is a series of rice papers. The Grand Hotel. Lavinia stamps used with the Cosmos paper. Christmas molds. Alice cards used with the coordinating molds. Cosmos. Imagine. Oriental Garden. Grand Hotel. And Voyage Fantastique. Thanks again for watching, and I hope we get to see each other real soon.
Hi everybody, I'm Angie Hunt and I'm in the LDRS Creative Studio today. We're so excited to be back for another Stamp and Scrapbook Expo special classic day, which we love because it means we get to do just about anything that we want to do, and I absolutely love that. We've got a lot to show you today. We have a show special, we've got a couple of special bundles, and I've got two card tutorials that I want to walk you through that I've made with the special bundles so that you can maybe see some little tips and tricks on how to use our products and the way that I craft, because some people enjoy that. I don't know. But anyway, I thought it would be fun. So we have a lot to show you. So we're going to get started. I'm going to switch the camera and we'll get going. Alrighty, so let me grab my glasses really quickly here so I can read. The very first thing I want to talk about is our show special. When we do these craft events with the Stamp and Scrapbook Expo, we like to really give you guys some fantastic deals. So our show special is a 20% off discount, and it's not only off of the bundles, it's off of absolutely everything in the store. You only have to have a minimum purchase of $40 or more. You're going to use the promo code FALL20, FALL20, and this particular discount code is good starting today all the way through the 12th of September at ldrscreative.com. Now, you're going to be able to use that on absolutely everything in the store, including our bundles. And it's really key for you to know that our bundles are already discounted. So the very first bundle that I'm going to walk you through a card. It's actually this card. It's a picture of it here. We're calling it the Carefree Gnomes bundle. And this bundle has stamps in it, dies. It's a slimline die that's included in this, as well as a really great fall paper pack. So because of the time of year, I really wanted to focus on some of our fall items, as well as a really great Halloween bundle here, Halloween hijinks. This bundle has stamps and dies, and it also has a paper pack in there. And this is the card that I'm going to walk you through. So let's go ahead and get started with the very first card. I want to show you the products first of all. We're calling it Carefree Gnomes, and so this bundle has our Carefree Gnomes stamp set and the coordinating dies in the bundle. On the back of our stamps, you're going to see that we give you kind of an idea of how you can color up these images. So it's really great to kind of get you started. You can use whatever color scheme you like. So this is a 4x6 stamp set. These are the coordinating dies, And on the back of the dies, you're going to get some images of exactly which die goes with which of the stamps. And that's really important because sometimes when you pull these dies out, you go, well, what does that go with? Well, we show you on the back. So try and make it really easy for you. Excuse me, this kit also has, or this bundle, also has our Sweater Weather 6x6 paper pack. I absolutely love this paper pack. It's fantastic for fall. And by the way, these Carefree Gnomes, these gnomes are one of my favorite sets because they can be used all year long. So we're using these for fall in this particular kit. Or bundle, I keep saying kit. We also have this Slimline Scallop Die Set in this bundle. And it's an absolutely wonderful, wonderful slimline set because you get a lot of coordinating dies with it. So we're going to take you through this bundle, through this card right now. Let's go ahead and see what we've got in here. Oops. We dump everything out because I always prep things up. Let's see. We have all kinds of goodies in here. It has a lot of pieces in this particular card. I've done a lot of the work already. Let me just organize this a little bit. Alrighty. So here we have our slimline card base. Our slimline card base is going to be 8 1/4 by 6 1/2, and then you score it at 3 1/4. We're going to set that aside. This is the topper, the card topper that is actually cut with one of the slimline dies, and it has the stitching. So this is going to be 8 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let's set that aside. I have another piece. This cardstock is from the Sweater Weather paper pack, and I cut this also with the same slimline die. I've got some little grass pieces here, again, with that paper pack. I really wanted to use the paper pack a lot in this particular card. I thought it would be fun to show you how you can really add some beautiful interest with papers. And then I have just some strips of paper here that I'm going to end up using for the roof on the card because we're going to build a little house. And then I've gone ahead already and stamped, colored, and then die cut all of these really cute little gnomes. And then these little pieces here. Oh, and then I also use, this isn't part of the kit, but it's a really, really great add-on, our stitch squares. This actually goes with, let me grab this die set. See this one right here in the Slimline Scallop? We have this die set here that cuts the window. That's this little window here. With one pass through your machine, through your die cutting machine, you can have a little window that opens and closes. Now that is sized to perfectly coordinate with this add-on die set, which is the stitch square. And so I've gone ahead and I cut the larger square out of a plaid from the paper pack using the largest die here. And then I have this other little backer piece that I cut with the second one here. And let me show you how these are going to line up. See how perfectly those go together? So it gives a little bit of a frame to it. Now I do want to show you, notice I have a little bit of brown around the edge here. I had actually cut it initially just from white cardstock, just like this. And I want to show you how simply I made it coordinate with this window. I grabbed some alcohol markers. These happen to be Copics. I have E31, E43, and E44. So you can use any of your alcohol markers. You can use, I mean, heck, you could use watercolors. You could use whatever you want. You just want to get it colored up to coordinate. Because I didn't want to have a white edge on it. So that was my E31. Here's my 43. You can see how easily this comes together. Just a little bit of color. So I'm going just from light to dark, just like so. And then I'm going to add my darkest, which is my E44. And I'm not going to go in all the way on that. I wanted it to be a little bit uneven with that brown because I wanted it to kind of resemble wood. Just like so. And if you want, you can go over the edges like that just to get rid of that extra white. And then you end up with that little bit of frame, just like so. Okay, so that's just a fun little tip on how you can kind of color that up. So I have all these pieces, and from here, it's just assembly. So let me show you how we're going to put this together. All right, so to start off with, I'm going to work my way from the top down. So I have my 4 pieces here of this wood grain paper that comes in your sweater weather paper pack, and that is going to go at the top. I have these two are just cut a little bit shorter, and I've already got foam on the back. I'm going to line this one up at the top here, and then I have the shortest piece, and I'm also going to line that up at the top. So that is just to kind of resemble kind of a rooftop. Because I have these windows, I wanted it to look like it's a little house for these little gnomes. So next, let me get that adhesive there. The next piece I'm going to layer on is this beautiful polka dot, which is a gorgeous coral color. There you go. Just like that. And then I have these pieces that look like grass. This was cut with our, I think it's called In the Grass die. So I'm going to layer these up just like so. The first one I'm going to lay flat. Now the In the Grass die is also a separate die set. It comes with 3 dies. So we have a hill, and then we have a valley in that, and then we also have a kind of a flat plane. So let's get these layered up. And I did these in kind of different directions with the paper, so you can see, so it adds some interest. There we go. Pop them all up on foam. Move that one up a tiny little bit. There we go. And then the next step is going to be to put these little windows down. Now I wanted to have a lot of interest with the paper, so the papers coordinate absolutely perfectly. You can grab just about any of the paper colors and they're going to work really well together. But I really liked the polka dot against this plaid. So let's get these laid on here, just like so. I've already got foam on here, so I can pop all these up for dimension. I always love to have a lot of dimension on my cards. So get these into place, just like so. And then the next thing is going to be to lay these little guys into place. Actually, let me get this. I'm going to kind of position them where I think I want them to go. This one is going to work really, really well right here. Put that one down. And then, let's see, I love this little guy in the mushrooms. These gnomes are so cute. Gnomes are incredibly popular, and I love this set because it can be used all year long. You can color them up for just about any season. Let's get those, I got to get that window on there too, but I'm going to get these guys in place. So I like this little guy here. He looks like he's kind of laying down on the window there. Put him into place. And then I'm going to show you what we're going to do with that window in just a moment. Let's put him right up here. How cute. All right, so I'm going to put this little guy up at the top. He's going to actually go in the window. Wait until you see, actually I have him up there with a beard, so let's put him down here with the beard. Now watch how this window comes together. It's so cute. I can lay that right over top, and it looks like he's behind that window and he's in the house. It's so adorable. And then we're going to do the same thing with her. I love these interactive cards. I forgot to put her in there. Let's grab that up real quick. Well, she'll still fit. Well, this is a way to show you a little fix then of what you can do if something doesn't fit. So, or if you make a little mistake. I'm actually going to cut off her legs. Don't worry, it's all going to work. So I can put her just a little bit lower down. So it looks like she's walking through the house. And now I'm going to put this last one on here. How sweet is that? So it's interactive. The windows open and close. And then that should fit perfectly on there. There we go. And look how cute. Now we're going to move on to card number 2. Now the second card is a Halloween card. And this card, I used our Halloween Hijinks stamp set. It's a 4x6 stamp set. The coordinating dies, and look on the back, again, we have the colored images. And then we have the coordinating dies, again, showing you on the back where the dies go with the stamp. By the Light of the Moon, which is a super fun moon die set. And then this gorgeous, gorgeous Halloween Wicked paper pack. So let me show you how all this goes together. And keep in mind, all of these bundles are already discounted. And then you can use that, you can use the discount code on top of that. So we have all these pieces. It looks like a lot, but it's really not. This is an A2 card, which is going to be 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. That's the card base. I have black cardstock. I'm going to go ahead and put that right on the top of the card to get us started. Make sure your card's opening in the right direction. Layer this down. I was so excited to make a Halloween card. It's been a year. So this is one of the pattern papers that's in the Wicked set of papers. I trimmed this 1/4 inch on either side. And then I got to play a little bit with just some ink blending. And I went ahead and grabbed some purples and some yellows and blue and black, and I went ahead and blended a beautiful background. So I'm going to go ahead and adhere this one flat down onto card there. And then this one I've popped up on foam. My foam is really thin, so I have 2 layers of foam. And then when I put this into place, I want to line it up so it lines up as though it was not cut off, but it lifts it right up for me, which is really great. And then the last thing is to get our little characters on here. And actually, I've gone ahead and stamped a whole bunch of these already. Some of these are going to go on flat, and I'm going to center my characters into this area here. So in the back, I'm going to put these really cute headstones. I've even stamped Rest in Peace on that one. That's all part of the stamp set. And then this one goes in here. We have our little Dracula, super fun to color, and I even made him green because he's so cute. And then we have this little cat, and I know we don't see purple cats, but for goodness sake, it's Halloween. Look how cute he is. This set is just the most adorable thing. It even comes with these little ghosts. Let's put these in here. I've got the littlest one here. And then from that moon set, we're going to put this up. And then I'm going to go ahead and put these tiny little stars, some of these little stars up here. And then I just want to show you a fun little kind of trick that you can do. If you have a little paint pen, you can actually, Make sure I've got this paint pen going. There we go. You can add some more little star. So it looks like these little stars are kind of in the distance, just like so, up in the sky. Just twinkling all around. How pretty is that? Such a cute card. And then on the inside, I've already got a stamp and a little spider. The sentiment says, always look on the bright side of life. So I'm going to go ahead and switch back. There we go. This has been so much fun. I want to make sure that you guys don't forget that we have a wonderful, wonderful show special for you. The show special is going to be 20% off of every single thing in the store, including the already discounted bundles. You're going to use the discount code FALL20. That discount code is going to be good all the way through the 12th of this month, and you can use it on absolutely everything. Make sure you check for other bundles in the store as well. So here's the first bundle. This one is called Carefree Gnomes, and then the second one is the Halloween Hijinks. I wanted to show you a couple more things before I have to go, because we have some other really fun fall items and some Halloween items as well. Another fall paper pack that I love is the Happy Fall. So make sure you look for this one. Again, you can use that discount code. And this is the other Halloween stamp and die set that we have. This one's a 6x8 stamp set with coordinating dies. Tons of fun. So everybody, thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed these cards. I really loved making them for you. Thank you to Stamp and Scrapbook Expo for having us here again. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And make sure you check out the store. Look for the bundles. They are absolutely fantastic, and they're going to be out there for about a week. You can use that discount code. So thanks so much, everybody. Bye.
Welcome back, everybody. How about that, Vicki?
Oh,
Some
my
great.
Goodness.
I know. Gosh.
I have so many new. I know we're both like.
I had to take her pen away from the start.
I know. My husband called, said nope.
He's got a tracker on her now.
Yeah, he does.
But boy, I'll tell you, what a great way to start our shop at home today. You know, with 3 great vendors and great products,
right.
And you know, Christine with her great techniques, and
oh man,
you know, we were talking, you know, as she was doing the different leaves, and you know, gosh, a leaf for all season. I mean, who couldn't use that? You were talking about doing a banner,
yeah,
and all that. So, but you know, she always just has those great techniques of how to get those specific colors just with the dauber. And
she's an amazing teacher. Like,
yes.
Who would have thought to use a dauber to color the whole surface of the leaf and make it add that punch of color, like you said,
yeah.
The 4 seasons, the metallic. I love it. So
yes, and you have more. You know, you have more control on where the color is and everything.
And I noticed too. I know we all love, but the sticky specks.
Yes,
everybody was commenting like, "What did she just use to stick that down?" And it's sticky specks. Everybody buy sticky specks from Tesla.
It is, and you know, and I had mentioned a couple weeks ago she had brought some in, and it is just so. It's just so easy, and especially for those, you know, those small pieces and everything.
Right.
And it's one of those adhesives that's gonna stick and stay, because once you stick it, it stays, because I tried to move something once and it ain't going nowhere. So,
that's good to know.
Yeah, well, you know, you want to use that good quality adhesive for whatever you're using to make sure it stays on your cards or on your pages and everything. So,
right.
And it's just a great product to use, so for sure.
And then she also gave a great technique on how to use the negative space after you cut, and then use it as a stencil. The leaves, that was really cool because that could go for anything.
Yeah.
And I know you do that a lot too.
Yeah, it's, I've done it with hearts and flowers and things like that.
You can make background paper or whatever.
Yeah, I need to do, I need to do more of my own background paper just to get that started. I need to take a day and just do background paper. So I kind of get it. That's how I kind of create, is I'll take one entity of a card or what have you and sit and do it, so I'm all ready for the next step. So
right.
So awesome. So thank you, Miss Christine. And Christine, she was in yesterday and dropped me off a little gift of food.
Yes.
So thank you. And I know that she has a great special, Miss Vicki.
She sure does. Okay, so 20% off the entire order, excluding tax and freight, and the coupon code is 090520EXPO, and it will end September 20th, 2020.
Wow, great. And I'll tell you what, a new company I was not familiar with was up next. The Miniature Luxuries. Oh my gosh, beautiful stuff. The collections, the box kits. I know you love that, and the sweet box, I think, was the one.
We called Sean and we were like, Sean, come and see this. You have to see this.
This stuff is amazing.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, beautiful. Wow. Yes, the box house. How cute would that be for decor? Like it could sit on your table, and I'm thinking what I'm gonna do for fall. And then you just pull out this beautiful album. Oh my goodness, that is so cute for fall. Or Christmas too.
And it's one of those wonderful things that it's the box itself is a nice gift, and then gosh, you get that little surprise gift inside to give to somebody.
Oh, that's true. A gift too. And oh my gosh, Dave, I was obsessed with the molds. Right now,
I know,
I'm all
you're doing a lot of molds.
like I don't know. I'm into designing things using molds and the air dry clay, and so that really spoke to my heart when I saw that. Yeah,
that was
you
neat.
could also get that in the kits that she has available.
Exactly. So. And the other box that she had a little drawer in it, so I like those little surprise drawers.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
And I loved, she just all the collections were just beautiful, I thought. And one of them that you could use for a lot of different was the forest with that woodsy grain, all the wood grain look.
Right.
So that was she just showed so many great samples using just that paper and all the other collections that she had, and she was using the different the glamour paste, the glossy gel, cream paste. They all come in all the different colors and everything. So just a great way to add to all those projects.
Right. And I think it's so neat that why I love these virtual events is that this company I had honestly never heard of.
Yeah.
And so for us being able to have them here, I am missing these kits in my life.
Exactly.
So it's so nice to see it. She has everything you need. The kit itself, the paper, like you said, the molds, all that, it's there. So
she has the stamps. She had
exciting,
picture this, and the other thing too is she showed using the molds on canvas.
I know.
And that's great. Because we have a lot of our guests that watch that maybe don't do all kinds of paper crafting or crafting. So that was a great thing to show.
To me, it's like I know Lorraine would love it because it's kind of the mixed media.
Yes.
And then there's so many of our crafter friends that love mixed media. So this would totally be part of that.
Right up her alley.
Yeah.
Yes.
So exciting.
And something new to try. You can buy a small canvas and try it.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of the her books that she had, and it had the pre-printed notebooks that you could put inside. She had the trifold, different sizes. So just tons of product. And the collections that I noticed, she had beautiful Christmas collections. She had Alice in Wonderland. Just once again, and she had the Stamperia stamps, which are just phenomenal as well. So you want to check them out. also the way she used the stencils, I like the stamp sets where you kind of build a scene.
Right.
She had the little village, and she was talking about, turning that one village where you're masking different parts to make different things look different. So
exactly.
Once again,
so
a great idea.
Right.
And she had so many beautiful samples that she did. You can tell that you are so creative with those samples. So
can you rub off on me?
Yeah. Yes. And once again, she showed a lot of different ways to use everything. So and I think that's important because you want to get the most out of those projects. So,
exactly.
So don't be afraid to hop on there and get some of her products and try them out in different ways. So, and Vicki, tell us about her awesome show special.
Okay, so Miniature Luxuries and Papers is offering 10% off all regular price from September 5th through September 12th, and you do not need a coupon code. It's just 10% off, and they offer Stamperia products and papers, Picture This stamps, Prima products, and Lavinia stamps. So there's a beautiful array of things that you're going to need.
Yes. And one other thing I did want to mention, I tried to take notes here, is that I love how with each of those beautiful collections that there is a pre-made sheet for cards. So some are 6x6 and some are the smaller. So that, of course, drew my eye right to that. So a great addition to a great paper collection. So check them out, and thanks so much for being with us for them, and we've enjoyed having you for that. So.
Right. Then we went into LDRS Creative.
Yes, this is when,
Sean's over there. Yeah, we were loving it.
I got to know where that.
Sean's so good, he's already shopping. I'm like,
Oh, but you know what, Sean? Now, and we do need to thank,
We need to be able to pan over to Sean.
Well, no, but what we need to do
is... I'm the group because I'm shopping.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we suggested because we really want to do a lot of research on what we do here. So we would like to right now thank our boss, Jennifer.
Thank you, Jennifer.
Thank you for purchasing those sets for us.
Thank you, Jennifer.
We're just kidding. She's like, yeah, right.
but no, that and I'm sure Sean will hope either share or will be clicking on there too. So go right ahead, Miss Vicki, again.
Okay, so LDRS was so beautiful. I loved all of her kits. Oh my goodness, the gnome set. Sean already purchased the bundle. He let us know what, including the add-on, what it would be.
Yes.
So we're all like...
And the discount.
And the discount.
Yes, gosh, yeah, you got
using the coupon.
The
yeah. I loved myself. Like I said in our intro, I'm all about Halloween right now. So I definitely want that Halloween bundle.
Oh yeah.
So cute. I love it all. And the gnome was adorable, right?
Yes, and on the Slimline, I was looking at that and I'm like, oh my gosh, it was just, it was just built just a beautiful card, and with the, the paper was beautiful, the little gnomes, the little window cutout.
The window cutout with the Slimline die.
Yeah.
And then you get the window cut. Oh my goodness, you could use that for so many. So many different things.
Yeah, you could do, you could do a spring, you could do a little flower die cut and put it in the window, things like that. You could put little pictures of your kids, trying to get out of the house.
Exactly.
But no, so thank you. Great products again, and great demos from all of those companies. So, but what was their special? I know they had a great special.
They sure did. So LDRS show special is receive 20% off your purchase of 40 or more, only one discount coupon per order. The promo code is FALL20, which is FALL20, and it's valid from September 5th through the 12th, 2020.
Yeah, and you get that 20% off of the bundles too.
Ooh.
So
the bundle's already discounted.
Yeah, I know. You get a discount.
You can't beat this.
And a discount.
And a discount.
You guys, you need to go to all three of those companies, before their coupons expire.
Right.
And click, and do some good purchasing. So.
Are you listening, Jen?
Yeah. So you guys enjoy our next round of presentations, and we'll be back soon.
Hello everyone, this is Niti from Hearts and Crafts. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm excited to show you some new page layouts that we have in the store and then some other items that we have. This Halloween 2-page layout is our newest in the store. Too Cute to Spook. And what I want to draw your attention to is how I have used the Nuvo glitter drops to bring out all of the beautiful accents in these clip arts. In addition, for his purple hat, I use the glitter marker. So let me show you how our kits come to you and how you can take them to the next level using just a couple of different products. In addition to Too Cute to Spook, here is my newest. We're all mad here. Sort of a play on the Mad Hatter. So here's the clip art that you will receive with your kit. In addition, you'll get 12 by 12 paper for your mats. I just cut mine down ahead of time to save some time on it. Your pattern paper, and then your background paper. I am going to use my Nuvo Deluxe adhesive and just put a little bit around the back. And we'll place this down, centering it the best that we can. And now doing that to the next page. So all these papers are 80-pound smooth cardstock, very vibrant, and make beautiful, quick page layouts. We have a couple of 100 different layouts in the store, and we add on a very regular basis. Okay, so now I'm going to play with my clip art. And I'm going to do this upside down so that you can see it. Wish me luck here. All right, I have a picture of what it's supposed to look like someplace, but we are just going to wing it. I'm looking for my foam squares, which are here. So I put foam squares on absolutely everything. I like the depth that it gives on all of my projects. And I try and focus around the outer sides of it. Some people use a lot, some people use a little. I'm somewhere in the in-between, I suppose. Put one right here on her hands. We'll peel these off. So I'm putting my page layout together before I have my pictures. So what I'm going to do is on the foam squares where a mat could potentially be behind it, I'm not going to peel that off so that once I have my pictures, I can just slip it in. So I think we're going to place her right about there. Here are my mats. I cut my mats to hold a 4x6 picture. It would also be gorgeous with 5x7, a big 8x10 here. It just depends on how many pictures that you're trying to get on a page. Let's see, if we slip that in here, what if we do one down on this side? So I previously designed and did this, but I did not take a picture of how I assembled it. So we're going to do this on the fly. Put that there. Let's see. Let's lay everything out and see how it looks. I think I like that for this page. So let's glue down our mats. I always use the Adhesive Deluxe by Nuvo. We have it in the store. It's 20% off. Everything in our store right now is 20% off by using code SAVE20. Okay. So let's put some foam squares here. I love very simple, quick, and easy page layouts. I don't know about you, but there's just something so refreshing when you sit down to scrapbook and you can whip out 3, 4, 5, 2-page layouts very quickly. I'm just going to put this right on her hand here. All right, so let me show you where the magic begins on this. Using the Nuvo Glitter Drops, this is color Gold Coast. Shake it down, and I'm going to come in here wherever there's gold already, and I'm just going to add more gold on top of it to bring it out. She's got a little up here. You can use as much, as little as you want, but this really just takes a page and takes it to the next level, adds that bling. So inside of her dress, there's no real solid lines, so I'm just going to tap to give it that bling. It dries clear, so the little white speckles you see right now are going to dry completely clear and just leave that beautiful glitter look behind that you see here. Hopefully the light is catching up that. So I would go through and do everything on these 2 pages, but I also want to show you on, let's see, yeah, let's do it on the hat, how you can take the glitter pen and add additional depth to the clip art. So I'm coming in here and I'm just following the dark lines of this. And what that does is it gives it another layer of glimmer and shine. You see how that just sparkles inside of there? So we can even do that on this. Ooh, make sure it's dry before you stick your finger in it. I do have these glitter pens and glitters on our website. There's a trio pack, which is $8.99 before the discount. And I'm going to do it on all my pieces. You know, just coming in here where there's already that darkness. And all I'm doing is I'm highlighting the darkness that already exists of the purple and giving it a shimmer. What do you think? And then, of course, we'll go back in with our gold. And pull some of this gold out. Okay, so to give you an idea of what page 1 is going to look like when completed, if you do it my way, so this is page 1. All right, let's switch and do page 2. So let me do my mats. Again, these are made to fit a 4x6 picture. And let me take a look. Let's put him here. We'll stick that there, which I think would make most sense if we did our mats like that and probably like this. Bring him over a little bit and then put him right up there. Now you do want to go through and add your foam behind all of these pieces, add in your gold glitter, add in your purple marker to just give this that extra depth that it needs. But this is my Alice in Wonderland Halloween 2-page layout. In addition, I want to show you some other products that we have in the store from some of my other designers. So Eva, if you've been and seen us at any of the shows, she does her Julie Nutting doll kits. So in her kits, you get a picture of what the doll looks like put together, and she gives you everything pre-stamped for you to fussy cut out and assemble her. So you just follow the pictures, grab your scissors, cut it out, and she has, I think, about 40 different designs on our website. So this is one that's very wintry, hard to imagine winter at the moment since it's so warm. And here's just an everyday love. What I like about this one is that it's really got some depth to it by adding in these glittery hearts, and then her dress is Swiss dot. So if you are a Julie Nutting fan and you enjoy playing with her dolls, but sometimes you just want something quick and easy to do, her kits make great gifts. All right, so all of you know that the new craze right now are slim cards. Debbie has her series of some slim cards in our store. It's a set of 3. Everything is ready to assemble with written instructions. So this is her graphic 45. Everything is tucked nice and neatly into each of the envelopes so you know what pieces go together. In addition to that, Debbie has her altered tins. Let me show you this. So here is what the tin looks like on the inside and out after it's put together. Here are her instructions of how to assemble it. And this is just your everyday Altoid tin. It's got some of your smaller pieces on the inside. Everything is pre-cut for you. Here's your bow. And what's nice, since you're using rolled flowers in the kit, she even includes the stylus to roll your flowers. So I know for a lot of people, they're not really sure how to do the flowers, so let me do you a quick demo for you. What you're going to do is, I don't know if you can see that this has got a slotted edge on it. So we're going to insert that. into an end and roll. And whatever color you want on the outside is the direction you roll. On her sample, she has the yellow showing through. So you're going to roll it, and then when you're done, you just fan it out, and look how beautiful that turns out. And then she's got the leaves that go with it. And what I like to do with the leaves is just kind of give them some depth by taking my stylus and just putting it in there and turning it some to give it some personality. So these are on our website. Debbie is constantly coming up with new styles, and most of the ones that she does is graphic 45. But I do know that she is coming out with a steampunk one that is adorable, so you'll have to watch for that. So in addition to that, all of you have seen our mini albums. They continue to be the fan favorites. Our COVID, our Magic, and Birthday are just some examples of the mini layouts that we have in the store. They're fun, they're very easy to put together, come with lots of clip art. All you need is some foam squares, pop dots, whatever you choose to call them, and this comes together quite nicely. So thank you for spending this time with me. Couple of reminders that in our store, everything is 20% off by using code SAB20 when you check out. And if you have any questions, have any recommendations on pages that you would like to see or themes of mini books that you would like to see, just drop us a line and we'd love to help you out with that. Take care and have a blessed day.
First, I would like to show you our Cosmic Shimmer Opal Blaze Polish. This is a really fun medium to play with because it's iridescent and changes from one color to another. So this color is the pink blueberry. So I'm just going to grab some with my sponge here and swipe it across my paper. That's very pretty. As you can see, maybe a little closer. That's changing from like a blue to a pink depending on where it is in the light. So that one's very nice. Next here is Golden Blackberry. Again with the same sponge. And swipe it across here. Ooh, that one's nice. So that looks more like a hot pink with the tint of blue going on. That's a really good embellishment to have. All right, next I have Gilded Avocado. And gets a little bit, ooh, that's different. So that's kind of like a gold with the little tint of green in there. That is Gilded Avocado. All right, next I have Teal Raspberry. And I'm just making sure I'm wiping off my sponge before I go to my next color. Oh, that one is nice. So that's Teal Raspberry. It looks a little blue-green going on. See how it looks with a change of color. Very nice. All right, next I see Sapphire Grape. These would be really great additions to your craft room and to your stash to add to your projects. Let me get some more out of there. There we go. Very nice. That's a nice blue there. Oop. And it says Sapphire Grape. So I imagine, yep. So when I turned it in the light, it went from the blue sapphire to a pretty purple. Okay, here's another one. Sunset Orange. And all of them kind of look the same when you open the jar, just like a white paste. And it's not till you pick it up and get it on the paper that you see what it truly looks like. This was Sunset Orange, and that definitely does look like a sunset. I think the nice orange color changes to kind of a pinkish. That's super nice. And my last color here is Turquoise Peach that I'd like to show you. And these are available on the website, the Cosmic Shimmer Opal Blaze Polish. And you can definitely do a lot with these. You could color in your chipboard. You could outline the background to a card. That one's very nice. What was that one? That was Turquoise Peach. So I see we're going from a turquoise with a sprinkle of some light peach in there. Those are very nice. So those are on the website for $6.99, and they're super fun to work with.
So here we have our glitter markers. These are extremely sparkly. I went ahead and I used them. I colored over here on some squares. Now usually with the marker, you know, you'll color in a picture or maybe a background, but we're actually going to watercolor with them. So I have a stamped mermaid here, and I colored my markers over here as you see, and then I'm just going to get my water spritzer, and I'm going to go ahead and start spraying each one of those. So I may want to start with this green over here, so I'll just get my paintbrush and go in that green. And I like this way better because you don't get the marker streaks going along your image. I'm just going to go in her tail, and you can see it's still a very vibrant color. And see how sparkly it is, and it's very easy to use. These glitter markers, they come singly, or you can get them in packs as seen over here, and at the end we'll go through some of those packs. But see how vibrant that is? Super easy. Really anybody can do this. You don't need to have any special techniques. Just stay within the lines. Nice. So now we're going to move on to our next color. And you could always tone the color down with some more water. I just like the really vibrant colors. Now with these markers, you could also use them on chipboard and color over some chipboard, and it will also come out extremely sparkly. And the reason why my stamp behind isn't smudging is actually because I use StazOn ink, and so that actually dries black and it stays nice and solid, and when you do your watercolor, it won't run or bleed. So that's what I love about that. And we're just going in for some small detail, not too much. And for my watercolor paper, I'm actually using Craft Perfect Watercolor Card. We sell it in a pack of 8.5 by 11. It's by Tonic Studios. I love this watercolor paper. And again, when it dries, you can go back with the second coat and touch up or add color if you didn't like the color. But I think that's pretty much it. I'm just going to show you some of the packs we have. Here is our Ember Glow pack. You can see it has some fall colors in it. Those are cute. And then we have our Midnight Shadows pack. Those are cool blues and a silver. And then we have our Northern Lights pack. That's actually these 3 colors I used. So her tail, her hair, and her shell bra is what these colors were. Cute. And then we have our Sugar Rush. These are more pastel-like colors. Though all the colors do have the same sparkly effect in them. Here we have Moroccan Sunset. This is another fall looking color. And then Tropical Rainforest. And this reminds me of like camo or something like that. So those were our Nuvo glitter markers. Alright, now from our last video, we used the watercolor to watercolor our mermaid. Now you can see I have lots of watercolor marker left over. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to add some more water and kind of spray them into each other a little bit. And this will kind of, and we are actually going to make a background on a card. Alright, so you can see I kind of sprayed them into each other. Now I'm just going to take my watercolor card. Now I'm actually going to put right on top, press, and maybe rub a little bit just to get that all the way around the card. And then we are going to lift it. And then we have this really cool background. And maybe I have this over here, maybe I don't want that over there. So I'll just get my paper towel and just splotch that piece up. Maybe anywhere else I don't want that purple. And then that's pretty much it. We have a really cool, this almost reminds me of like clouds or something. A really cool watercolor background. So for our 49 Market lovers, we have this great new 12 by 12 collection that just came out called Remnants. And this is just a peek at what it looks like. We have a couple more. And then we have our Vintage Artistry Coral. And you can see all the fun stuff that coordinates with it. And it comes with laser cutouts. That was Coral. Next we have Butter. And there's a bunch of fun stuff that goes along with that. Very nice. Now we have Vintage Artistry Lilac. This one's so pretty for our purple lovers. You got bubbles, washi tape, and some ephemera stacks. Next we have Sage. This is a really pretty green sage. Super nice. And lastly we have Sky. I believe this is my favorite one. I just love this blue color. Sky. So now for our Stamperia lovers, we have some brand new out of the box kits and collections. We're going to start with our very pretty Princess collection. We have some stamps that go along with it. These are high definition stamps. They come out very crisp and very nice. And then we have our chipboard. Those are cool. And these are actually sticker chipboards. So you just peel them off and stick them to your page. Cute. And then here's the collection. Super nice. And then there's just a little sneak peek of what all the papers are going to look like. Nice. And that was Princess. Next we have Sweetie. This one's fairly new as well. This one's a really pretty one, and it has like desserts and pretty princesses in it. Here we have some die cuts, but these are thicker die cuts, almost like chipboard, that go along with it. And this is our 12 by 12 collection. And here's kind of what some of the papers look like. Very cute. Makes me hungry for some dessert. And next we have our Hortensia. This is a very pretty purple. And here are just some things that go along with it. Here's a really cute border HD stamp. Some peel and stick chipboard. I really love all the colors of purple in it. Some die cuts. And then here is the paper pack. And there is some of the paper within it. And you can see down here it has some cards you can cut out, or some other little pieces you can die cut as well. Nice. Alright, next we have Winter Tales. This one has a lot of things that go with it. So we're just going to start with these color wooden shapes. And these are just like thick chipboard, really. Those are cute. And then we have some HD stamps. We have some snowflakes and then a little reindeer, maybe some mountains right there. Nice. And these do come out very crisp, those high definition stamps. And then we just have some chipboard that you can do whatever with. You can color it, paint it, put it on your page. Nice. And then we have our die cuts that go along with it. Cute. And then our peel and stick chipboard. Super nice. And then here is the paper collection. Really like the reindeer and the horse over here. And then there is some of the paper in it. cute. And our next wintry one we have is Arctic Antarctic. We also have a lot of other stuff that goes with this one as well. So we're just going to start with our HD stamps again. So here are some seashells and some very pretty netting backgrounds. And then we have our polar bear and some ice and some snowflakes. Cute. And then for some of our mixed media junkies, we do have some mixed media stuff that goes along with it. So you have this Arctic Snow gel paste. Cute. And then we have ice. It's more of a clear, whereas the snow is more of a white. And then we have some Arctic flakes that you can just sprinkle on some glue or really anywhere. Nice. And then we also have a mixed media stencil that kind of reminds me of snow falling. And then we have our chipboard that you can probably even use the paste on as well and color it with that. And here is our Arctic World board, and it also goes with these stamps, so you could put that really anywhere and make it kind of an Arctic Sea World. And then we have our peel and stick chipboard that goes along with it. I love the polar bears. And then here is the paper pack itself, and there is a sneak peek of what it looks like. Cute. I love that one. And here is our classic Christmas new 12x12 paper collection. We also have an 8x8 for our card makers. So we're going to start with our die cuts. I really love these die cuts. And then we have a really cute stencil as well. And here's another stencil. And you could use your Arctic ice for the trees or for some other of the stuff just to add that glitter to it. And then here is our peel and stick chipboard. Nice. And here's the 12x12 collection. Classic Christmas. I really like this one because it gives you kind of that vintagey Christmas look. Very nice. And lastly, we have our Pink Christmas. So we just have the 8x8 for Pink Christmas. And then we have the peel and stick chipboard. Super cute. And here's the 8x8. Very nice. And then here is the die cuts. And here are just some little gears. These are brand new, so we thought we would just throw these in. These could really be used for anything, mixed media, or just glue onto your page or whatever. We have our tiny ones, and then our big gears. Very nice.
Now to get on to Diamond Dots, I first want to show you our brand new Diamond Dots greeting cards that are Christmas themed that just came in. So here's a Merry Christmas tree, some really cute ornaments, and our Santa Ho Ho Ho. So these are fun cards to do. You still diamond dot them. They just don't come with the toolkit, so you probably have one. But there's so many other cute designs for these as well. Here is a small size of an African sky with the animals in the background. Another one that would go with that is Serengeti Magic. And we also have Tall and Tender, two beautiful giraffes on this medium-sized canvas. Here are some beach ones. So here is Blue Nautilus, that nice blue tint on it. And Summer Dreams. This one is very popular with the beach scene. Here is Sounds of the Sea, very pretty mermaid. Another small one is Pearls of Wisdom. Very nice. Another beach themed one is Seaside Days. This one sold out right when we got them too, so we got more in. Here is another beach themed one, Sunset Jetty. This is a larger design, but very nice scenery there. Here is Love Sea. Super cute little design to play with. Music Fills My Heart, which also is similar to our Magic Rainbow. Nice. Here is Crystal Garden. These are all brand new designs that we just got this week. Here is Hang in There. They are super cute. Another animal. Here is Green Eyed Beauty. And Polar Dude. And we're still on animals, so I have White Magic. And Forest Wolf. He's kind of like fall and winter together. Very nice. Here is a large Winter Wolves. They're very nice. A little bit mysterious. Here's a different kind of theme, is Cool Combi. A nice retro van there with the surfboards on top. And guitar icon, I guess it goes this way. It has a textured background and a nice design here of a guitar. Here is Piano Rainbow. That one is really nice. Here's another different one, is Kyoto Beauty. Very nice. And I also see some Christmas. Here's a Festive Bouquet. And a Christmas Collie. A Festive Canter. And another Santa to add to our Santa collection, Christmas Night. And don't worry, I still have more designs. Here is Flower Cross. Another scenery, Fjord Travel. Here is a very large scenery, Pongor Waterfall. Very nice scenery here, and that one is all the beads are done. So there's a better picture of this on the website also. But beautiful, beautiful scenery. Here's our Statue of Liberty. Very nice. Our Wizard's Emissary. It's got a nice staff there. And lastly, our Dragon Flame. This one is also fully beaded. Very nice gift.
Hi everybody, Joyce from my craft room. We have something new to show you today, new for us, I should say. If you read my newsletter at all, you know that we recently brought honeybee stamps into my craft room, and we are so excited. They are so much fun. And we discovered that they have these great little house builder kits, or I shouldn't say kits, die sets and stamp sets. So that's what we wanted to show you today. This is the basic house builder base set of dies. And that is in our first kit. This kit's $39.99, and it includes the house builder card base kit. And card base meaning that the front and the back of the card, which will fit in an A2 size envelope, are shaped like a little house. So they stand up like an easel card. and you can go to town decorating these things. So in our first kit, we have that House Builder card base. We also have the Haunted House add-on die set. Now you need this first. Honeybee has all kinds, and we have all kinds of the Honeybee House Builder add-ons. Haunted House, Gingerbread House, Beach House, Farmhouse. I think there's one other, but we have them all, and we just wanted to share these with you because we have had more fun with these things. You know, housewarming, welcome to the neighborhood, just a general all occasion card. I mean, there's no end to the uses for these crazy little things. But I wanted to show you the kits. So the first one is the House Builder base, the Haunted House, and we're throwing in a roll of 1/8" wide express tape, because you're going to need it to make the little House Builder work. Let me just show you how that works at first. The first thing you're going to do is cut this die right here. This is the shape of the house. You're going to cut out 2 of those. So you're going to have the front of the house and the back of the house. And the way it works is you also cut out this little hinge. And that is what you see right up here. It's just a little die with a score line in it. So you're going to fold it in half. And this is why you're going to need the 1/8" tape. You're going to take the tape and you're going to run it on the insides of the hinge. Hopefully not stuck to your card bases. Now, theoretically, you could use these, use the hinge on the inside of the card or the outside. If you use the same color cardstock to cut the hinge as you use for the house shapes, it doesn't really matter where you put it. I put it on the outside of the back and the outside of the front, except once I cut this extra little roof piece and put it on the front, you don't see the hinge anymore. So, something to keep in mind. Let me just kind of walk you through what some of these pieces are. Let me finish this first, I guess. I should finish one thing before I start another. So I'm just peeling the backing off of the hinge. I'm tucking it right up against the top of the house, of the roof line. And then I'm going to peel the other piece of backing off the other side of the tape. Line it up. And there you go. So now you've got a whole house shape. And then if you tape your little roof section on top, you won't even see the hinge. So let me just walk you through kind of what some of these things are. So you've got the house shape and you've got the roof up here. Now you can emboss these, stencil these, and I'll show you some of those things in a minute. You don't just have to cut plain pieces like I did. You've got a dormer window here with another insert piece for it. This is a little wreath. You have window boxes, front steps, different windows to use, the front door, a fence, shrubbery, a chimney, little flowers to put in the window boxes, and you can kind of see all of that on my card. Okay, all right. So, like I say, you need this before you can do any of the others because they don't have the house shape in them. So let's talk about Mr. Haunted House here for a second. This was really fun. This, again, is started with the same shape for the house. If I put it here, you can kind of see while I'm talking. But it includes a different kind of a roof. This one has score lines in it, so you get an embossed look to your roof. You can kind of see the shingles. I use this glitter paper, which was probably terrible to do for a video, but when it's in real life, you can see the lines for the shingles. This one has a different shaped front door, different kind of arch-shaped windows, another round window you can put up top, tombstones, a different style of fence, which you can see kind of down here. This is the different door, the round windows. I've got a lot of stuff on this card, so I kind of buried the windows, but I think you can see them. There's a tree, ghosts, bats, adorable little pumpkins, tombstones, wood boards to board up the windows. I just took some yellow cardstock and some distress ink to kind of put some color behind the windows. Hopefully it's creepy enough. I just wrote rest in peace on the couple of the tombstones. I went to town with the glitter paper, obviously, because that's why Halloween is a holiday, so that you can use glitter paper. There's even this teeny tiny little door handle. Okay, now some of these items, aside from just the house shape itself, comes from this set. They're interchangeable. The door isn't really so spooky looking. You could use it on the original set. The windows, you could use either of the windows for either card. This fence is a little bit different than this fence. This fence, I should say. But these pieces are all basically interchangeable. This one has one dormer that I kind of popped up. I could have done two. Anyway, so I think I kind of walked through almost everything that was on this set. I don't think I left much behind. No, I jammed as much on that card as I possibly could. So I can't tell you how much fun I had with this. It was crazy. So that is kit number 1. Now, we were going to leave it at that, but God forbid, why not just go right to Christmas? Why not? This is the Gingerbread House add-on. Now, this is a separate kit. And again, you're going to need the house base before you can work with this one. So keep that in mind. But this one, look at that, includes this gigantic Gingerbread House die set. It also includes the Gingerbread House stamp set. Now, there are no stamps for the base house or the haunted house. These came afterwards. So the ones down the line, the beach house, the farmhouse, they all have stamps that coordinate as well. And I didn't have a chance to use them because I didn't have these yet on my sample, but rest assured, there are dies here for everything. But if you're going to use, for instance, the Gingerbread Man die, you're going to want to use the stamp, or you're going to just kind of have a weird shape. Same thing with the sleigh. How cute is that? And there's a die for the sleigh right down here. Wreaths, candy canes, gumdrops, bows, Christmas trees, stars. I mean, everything. A different roof shape again. This one has the scallops. I just took a note from one of the bloggers that does Honeybee, their design team. She just cut, and so I just cut the basic candy cane out of the red glitter paper. And then I cut it again out of white glitter paper. When you cut it, there are little scored lines here. So you can just snip. I just snipped the white pieces and glued them on right over the red. That's how you get the stripes. Then I cut the same candy cane out of craft foam and just popped them up. So something to keep in mind. The snow, snow for the top of the shingle, snow for the top of the roof, snow for the ground. There's just shutters, adorable little shutters, and you probably can't see, but they're embossed. So they all, they have the little shutter lines in them. Like I said, gingerbread man, gingerbread girl, sleigh, 3 different sizes of trees. There's a gas light down here. These little scalloped pieces can go behind the art-shaped windows, just like I used them behind the front door. What else can I tell you? If this wasn't all enough, we had the perfect thing to add into this kit. From our house to yours. Now, to me, that's just like the perfect die sentiment to go in any of these cards, actually. But we're throwing this in with the gingerbread stamp and die set. And this one is $47.99. I think I said this one was $39.99. Yes. So $39.99 for the first one, $47.99 for that one, the Christmas one, and you get the From Our House to Yours, which I just think is perfect. There's my Christmas card this year. And of course, as I said earlier, you get the 1/8 inch express tape with the kit that does these two. What else can I tell ya?
The discount.
Oh, yes. mycraftroom.com is the website. The discount code is EXPO20, EXPO20. Everything on the site is 20% off for 2 weeks. So that'll take us through September 19th, I think. The only things that are not discounted any more than they've already been are the kits, and we have a heat laminator on the site if you're interested, but that won't be discounted. We do free shipping on orders over $50. We have lots of other stuff. We have Altenew, tons of Altenew. We have Tootie Designs dies. If you've not seen those, they're great designs, great price point. Catherine Pooler, we've just restocked all the mini sets of her ink pads. Lots of thermoweb foiling things. Creative Expressions, excuse me, from the UK. Dies, stamps, color, you name it. Pink Fresh Studios, tons of Pink Fresh Studios. We love them. They have all kinds of fun stuff. And of course, Honeybee. Honeybee is new for us, but we are loving it, and we are getting as much of it in as we can. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show you these, because these just came in for us. Honeybee has a whole line of stencils, and some of them were perfect for these houses. This is the Shiplap Stencil, so, I could have done this preferably out of a different color, but then use this stencil to create, a pattern in the roof. Then there is the Perfect Brick. How cute would that be? Can you see that? To do a little brick pattern on the house itself. Adorable. And then they came out with the House Builder set of 5 stencils and actually masks. There's a mask for the roof. There's a mask for the the body of the house. There are window stencils. Find a piece of white that I can put behind here so you can. No, that's not going to help. Something dark. Windows, the shrub, basically everything that's on the die set. The fence, the steps, the door, windows, shrubbery, flower boxes, and the greenery that goes in those. That's just one. Then there's a stencil for the dormers, the chimney, more windows, the curtains, little flowers to put wherever you want. And I am so disappointed in myself that I forgot to put curtains in this little house because they're so cute. Anyway, tons of stuff there. Oh, and I forgot about this one too. There is in the die set a topiary that you can put on your front porch. I mean, really, in a little flower pot and a little topiary. So cute. Anyway, there are 5 stencils, and of course the roof, the house base, and the masks if you want to mask off the house or the roof. And I think 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 3 stencils and the 2 masks are in this set. Now, these aren't included in any of the kits. We just got them, but you might want to try them. This one, with all the pieces, is $19.99. These 2 are $5.99 each. So cute. I want to do the house all over again now. All right. I think that covers it. Use whatever adhesives you like, whatever you're comfortable with. You know, don't hesitate to pop things up. Go crazy with your different kinds of specialty papers, and have a blast. I mean, we just think they're great. So have fun this weekend, or today, I should say, and enjoy the videos. See you soon.
Welcome back, everybody. We hope that you are having a great day shopping at home here with us at Stampin' Scrapbook Expo. And once again, some more great products. You know, we're getting into all of our fall and Halloween themed products.
Right.
So, and just welcome back, everybody. Excuse me. I apologize for that. Live TV, huh? Okay. No, but it was great to start out with T from Hearts and Crafts.
Yes.
And she just has, you know, the most adorable kits, and I like how she, you know, she does the layering and she adds all that sparkle and stuff with those nouveaux. And I know that you love her kits too. And
I know. I had to go onto her website already and check out what I needed to buy myself. But I love the layouts, the Alice in Wonderland Halloween layout.
Yes.
That is just adorable. That I loved, and how she always adds the dimension and the bling from the Nouveau glitter pens.
Yes.
That was just so cute, you know, to add things that, then your mind starts, you know, thinking like all the different things you can do using those Nouveau glitter pens. So those are like really must-haves.
Yeah, the Nouveau. I mean, there's so many great Nouveau products, and I know she has the pens and the you know, all the.
And
all
I've
that
heard
stuff.
so much great news. And let us know if you agree on the Nouveau adhesive.
Yeah. Yes. For sure.
I keep forgetting. You know, when you get home and you like write the whole list, and then you're like, "What did I need again?"
We need to get some.
love adhesive. I love trying different
Yeah.
adhesives.
Yep.
And I really want to try this. So let me know, do you guys love Nouveau adhesive? Is it good? Sean, do you use the Nouveau adhesive? Or
I do occasionally. I've tried it a couple of times.
Yeah.
I've heard it's pretty fantastic. I
Yeah.
just don't do a lot of projects with it. So.
Right.
Well,
So
good.
I
Yeah,
gotta
that's
try
good.
that. Yeah.
something we need to
And we know that Arts and
investigate.
Crafts has it.
That's
so.
right. We'll just go up the street.
Yeah, right,
Get that.
right.
And she has one of her designers does the Julie Nutting doll sets.
Yeah, that's so cute. I
Which
love
that's-
Julie Nutting dolls.
And I thought that was great. And then the older box kits with the little Altoids.
Yeah, the
box,
Altoid
so-
box.
Yeah.
I made one of those years ago, and I forgot how cute that is. You can make, the altered box, you can make it anything, but I remember that we did a mini album that came out of it.
Oh,
You would
yeah,
just
that's
have
a
it
good idea.
in your purse, you
Yeah.
know, and so when you want to show people I would show my dog, my
Yeah.
Bjorn.
Yeah, not the kid, but the dog.
The kids, no, just kidding. But yeah, so that's a great project to have too.
Exactly.
And purchase from Arts and Crafts.
Yeah.
So.
And you know what's nice about that? You do that altered box project, you have fresh breath and a great project. So.
Are you trying to say something, Dave?
No.
Yes.
And also it was nice that she did the demo on the roller for the flowers too. So.
Oh yeah.
So thank you
For
so
sure.
much, T. And what's her great special?
Okay, so Arts and Crafts save 20% off your entire order and free freight at $100. And the coupon code is SAVE20, which is SAV20, and it expires on September 12th, 2020.
Good. So we still have some time for that one then. too.
Yes.
Good deal. So, and then we had a Creative Creations. I mean, gosh, I just love those girls.
Right.
Everything.
Her
is,
nails looked so pretty.
Yeah. I know,
Dave's
she's
like,
such-
you're not supposed to be looking at that. And I'm like,
What?
I love nail polish. They looked so pretty,
Yes.
Courtney.
Yeah, Courtney, we love you. And that in a Cosmic Shimmer Opal Blaze. I mean, those colors were beautiful, and she had so many suggestions on using it on, you could use borders for distressing. I mean, I love that the one that looked like the sunset. I mean, just all those colors you could to add to the projects.
Those were beautiful. Oh my god. We were just like, all the colors of the Cosmic Shimmer Opal Blaze. Yes.
I know this.
They were amazing, huh? Like, just, you could use it on your chipboard, you could use it maybe as a background, you could use it on, what else?
Got the mixed media, some of your molds.
Exactly.
And things
Yes.
too. So
Yeah, those are beautiful.
yes, and they have. I liked how she used the glitter, the Nouveau. Once again, more great Nouveau product. They have the Nouveau glitter markers, and she actually used that for watercoloring.
Yeah.
So
I know. Yeah. She just spritzed it with the water.
Yeah.
And then just got I think a regular brush and used. I want to also try the tonic watercolor paper.
Yes.
That she was talking about.
Yeah. She said that was really good.
Yeah. So that looked so easy. Any stamp it, spritz your watercolor Nouveau. No, yeah, Nouveau.
Yeah.
Am I okay? Never mind.
You're good. Yeah. We want to make sure we give the right names.
Right,
for sure.
right, because
That's
it
why we
was
take
so
notes.
beautiful. I loved also the 49 and Market packs of paper.
Oh gosh.
Weren't they so beautiful?
Yes.
All the different packs.
And there was a variety of the different kinds and styles and everything. But yeah, just once again beautiful. All of that stuff was just.
And I also
really nice.
love the Stamperia. Am I saying it right?
Mhm.
Right?
Yep, Stamperia.
Stamperia.
Yeah.
I love the Princess Pack, the Sweet Tea, the Winter Tales, the Arctic Snow, and the Classic Christmas collection. Can you tell which ones I wanted?
Yes. Well, and she made mention, with those HD, the high definition stamps, how you get all those great details in that good quality of that, the high definition stamps that come in some of those sets, and you can get those as well. So great products. And the diamond dots.
Of course, diamond dots.
I mean, all those new ones, and they're just so creative with those. And once again, those diamond dots, doing those are so therapeutic. You can work on them, a little bit at a time or a lot, and it has where, you know, you work on it and you can just cover it back up and you don't lose, you know, any of that stickiness. So,
did you want to say something?
I got the carrying case for it last time. So you can cover it back up and put it in the carrying case with like the little
there
satchel.
you go.
Oh,
yeah, you can put all your tools inside it and stuff.
Oh, that's you know, I honestly think, how many of us I have so many people that I know that would love this for a Christmas gift, and I'm thinking about right now, I'm like, oh my god, with the carrying case and all that, it would be a wonderful, amazing gift for people that maybe aren't even that much of crafters. I know people like, oh my god, but this is just so, like you said, it's so soothing, and you know, you're doing something while we're all at home. So I'm thinking Christmas.
It's one of those you know, things that, you know, wind down. And also I know that they had mentioned before, like even on some of those where it's nice, you know, where you can work on that with maybe one of your kids too. So and once again, you know, you could each be working on a section and just pull that back. So
true.
So nice to work together with a family member.
Right. So Creative Creations, the discount is 15% off everything online, and it includes sale items.
Nice.
Wow.
So
the coupon code is DIAMOND, which is DIAMOND, and it expires on September 12th, 2020.
Vicki, it's a room full of women. They know how to spell diamond.
Diamond dots are a crafter's best friend.
That is right. That is right.
Yeah. And then my craft room, what fun! Honeybee. She has those honeybee stamps and that house, the card-based kits where you can. I mean, you can just build so many different ones. We were talking about, you know, she showed a lot of the different sets that you can use, and just getting great ideas and great pricing too on
I
those,
know.
So.
The house builder kit is a must-have. So you buy the base, and then she has all the kits, like Dave said. There's the Halloween, the Christmas, the farmhouse. And then what I also loved, that they have the stencils that you could add. So like brick, roof, the windows, the shrubs, the curtains. Oh my gosh, honeybees.
Anything you'd want to. So
let's tell you what the coupon is. Let me get to it. Save 20% off site-wide at mycraftroom.com. Accept kits and laminators, and use the coupon code EXPO20, and the sale lasts from valid through September 19th, 2020.
Very good.
So you got to jump on that honeybee. That's amazing.
Yes. So great. More great deals then, and we have some more coming up. So gosh, Vicki, we'll be back shortly, and we'll see you soon.
Hi, I'm Stacy from Quick Quotes, and I'm here with Patsy, who most of you know from classes at Expo, teaching classes. We're here today to give you some deals, some demos, tell you about our events that we have coming up, our specials, our deal this weekend. In the next 2 days, we are doing 20% off of our regular priced items on our website if you use the code SMILE20. We also have a free double page layout for you if you spend $40 or more on our website. And we're going to run through our Club Q and show you our current Club Q and our free kits that we send out if you were to sign up for Club Q. And we also are honoring the 20% off if you were to sign up for Club Q. So that goes towards Club Q as well. But right now, Patsy has all the kits that she wants to show you for our event that is coming up in October. I'm going to hand it over to her so that she can do a little run through for you. And if you can see here, this stack right here are all finished projects and layouts that you would be getting if you were to sign up for our October event. So here's Patsy to tell you about our private reserve events that we are doing online instead of in person this year.
So these are not all of everything that we're having for those 2 days. most of it, but for those of you who have been to our events before, know what I'm talking about when I say private reserve, and we always have a really good time. For those of you who don't know, just know that it's a couple of days of lots of fun. And what happens is, as I pan through these and kind of show you what we have to offer here, we've been working hard on getting things all ready for you guys. You do a 20-page album on Saturday, and these are some of the album pages, but there are also some of possibly that we'll be doing on Sunday. So then on Sunday we do 4 more classes, and then on Saturday night I'm going to lead you through some of the fun make and takes that will be in your packet when we ship the box of all the stuff to your door. And these 20 pages will come with an album also. And this one opens up here, a couple of different ways to add more pictures. And there's always going to be lots of prizes. If you've been to our events before, you know that we give away lots and lots of prizes. So we'll be doing that also. And the dates for this 2-day event is October 24th and 25th.
So again, on Saturday of the event, we do a 20-page album, 12 by 12 album, with lots of techniques. You can see here, we have lots of mini books on, and lots of extra spots for pictures, so we can show you lots of techniques on how to get more pictures on your pages.
And then, again, like I said, you'll get some fun make and takes in your box when you will do those on Saturday night. Lots of prizes.
We give lots of door prizes throughout the day. And again, we are sad that we're not there in person because we have so much fun at these events, but we're actually very excited about doing these online as well. Because if there wasn't one in your area in the past, this year you can sign up because everything is online. We are opening it up to everyone since we won't be at a specific venue. This is open to everyone. The entire weekend, and everything that you get is $1.99 for the weekend. And that includes all of your class kits throughout the weekend. We also send a little thank you gift with your shipment, just for saying thanks for supporting us through this crazy time.
And we try really hard to have lots of the pieces pre-cut for you, so you don't have to do a lot of cutting. We know that's the boring part, and it takes up time. Here's a little book that goes inside of this one that you can access from the top of the page. And again, these are parts of albums, the album, they're parts of maybe Sunday classes, maybe bonus classes. And so yes, we'll spend all day Saturday putting together 20 pages, and you'll be able to fill up an album before you go home. So with that, I'm going to give it back to Stacy, and she's going to tell you a little bit about Club Q.
All right, so here we have our Club Q, and some of you are probably already members, and so we want to thank you for that. We love having you. There's lots of benefits that come with being a Club Q member. One of them is you save 10% off on all of your orders when you do order anything extra other than Club Q. Some of the things with our monthly shipment, you get to see the kit every month. You get to preview it. You can skip it if it's something that's not for you. We try to make a good variety of kits so that we kind of hit everyone's style. But as you can see here, the ones that you see on the table here, these are the free kits you get in your first shipment. We have 2 options. You can do the layout option, which you get 2 double-page layout kits every month, plus you get an extra pack of ribbon, paper, just extra stuff to work with as well. Or you can do the ultimate combo. If you do the ultimate combo, you get all 4 pages every month, plus you get 2 mini projects. So you can see here we have a ring book here, and the second altered project is a little tag book, lots of different colors throughout here, little pockets for pictures. Every month, if you were to sign up for the ultimate combo, The altered project every month is something a little different. So sometimes we do calendars, sometimes we do cards, sometimes we do accordion books. It's always a little different. But this right here is what comes free in your first shipment if you were to sign up. And again, we're honoring the 20%. You don't have to use a code. If you sign up in the next 2 days, you will get 20% off of your first shipment. And this next one is actually our September kit. So you would get all of these free that I'm moving out of the way, and then this is your September kit that you would get if you were to sign up for the page layouts. You also get a pack of paper, ribbon, vellum, extra stuff to go with it as well. And I'm going to bring in, if you were to sign up for the Ultimate Combo, these are the kits that you get. So you actually get 3 different kits in this one. I'm going to open this up here, and there's a little book in there. So that's one of the projects. And then we have 2 smaller boxes with little books in there as well. So we usually have things kind of pre-cut, well-written, step-by-step instructions so that the kits are easy to put together each month. And again, we have 2 options. You can do page layouts, you can do Ultimate Combo, which comes with altered projects as well. The page layouts are $19.99 plus shipping. The Ultimate Combo is $49.99, but you always get free shipping. And if you were to sign up for the Ultimate Combo, in your first shipment, you also get a 12-pack of inks. You get a sorted pack of Powder Puff chalking inks, which is another $39 value. So if you were to sign up for Club Q in the next 2 days, you get the inks, you get the extra 20% off, you get all the free kits, the starter kits that come with it. And you can kind of see here the variety that you would have, and you can preview the kit each month and opt out if it's something that doesn't work for you. So save 20% if you sign up in the next 2 days. With that, I'm going to hand it over to Patsy, and she is going to run through our free kit. If you spend $40, she's going to show you the kind of the pieces that go in there and give you a little Powder Puff chalking ink demo.
So this is what it looks like when it's all finished. Lots of color, cute little all smiles. So when you have everything all punched out, it's going to look like this. So see, you can see that all these little rings, all the little flowers, all the pieces, little frames, mats, everything's all ready for you to work on. And I'm going to show you just a little bit about how the Powder Puff chalk inks work. And by using, I think I possibly would use a barn board color because this is a deep red. And chalk up white pieces that look like this. It just changes the whole color. Changes everything.
So the Powder Puff chalking inks, they go on wet, but they dry very quickly, and they have a soft, chalky look. If you were to use chalk, you're going to have the mess of chalk, but this dries quickly, and it has the soft chalk, and it dries permanent.
And it also works great for rubber stamping. We like to carry around a set of some of the inks that are partially worn out, which makes real soft, chalky look, like this. And then if you have brand new inks, they work really well for rubber stamping. So keep that in mind. They're good for lots and lots of things. And it's kind of fun to chalk up these little flowers. I want to show you how that works. If you just gently hold them in your hand and lightly go over it several times, see how it just gets right down in those little cracks all by itself. You can go around and round as many times as you want. Darken it up as much as you want. Choose any colors that you want.
And the Powder Puffs have a unique shape. So they have 2 little tails on the end there if you want to use it for little corners and little cracks on more detailed die cuts.
So again, this is what all these little pieces will amount to. Cute little layout that
you get free with a $40 purchase on our website.
And I'm going to hand it back to Stacy.
So Patsy just showed you the free kit if you were to purchase $40 worth of stuff on our website. That's the free kit. And since we are kind of going into fall, I wanted to show you just a few of our layouts that we have that are kind of fall themed. So we have our October kit. We have this one that's a little more traditional Halloween colors. This one is moving into November, so it has November on there. And then I also wanted to show you, which our Club Q members will get their hands on this first in October because it'll be coming out in our October Club Q. But this paper is kind of hot off the press right now. It is our brand new fall paper line. It's called Board Basics. And you can see these really rich, deep purples and browns and wood colors. Some tan colors in there. I really love this purple and gray. But these are brand new, and they will be in October Club Q first before we have them anywhere else. But I just want to give you a sneak peek because nobody has seen these paper lines yet. So watch for these because these will be coming up on our website as well in October.
So go to the website and check out our events, and they'll have a lot more information on there. And I think this just about wraps it up.
Yep.
Do you have anything else?
Save 20% if you use code SMILE20. And we are extending that to our Club Q, which we don't normally do a discount on, except for once in a while. We did this last time for our Expo friends. So save 20% and check out our events. And
we'll see you later.
Thank you.
Hello, I'm Toni Trisilius, owner of Cheap Scrapbook Stuff. Some of you may have stopped at our booths at some of the Midwest Expos, but today we're coming to you live virtually while you guys are in your home. Cheap Scrapbook Stuff is an online scrapbook store. We have about 6,000 SKUs in stock, and the best part of it is they're all on sale. They start at 10% off retail and go down to our bargain bins, which feature 25-cent paper and dollar embellishments. So before we get started today, I want to give a big shout out to Scrapbook Expo for putting together this fun day for us. Today we're going to talk about 6x6 paper pads. And if you guys are like me, I've always thought of 6x6 paper pads for a card maker. Never really thought about them for scrapbook layouts. But we're going to use them today, and we have about 15 layouts that we've done using 6x6 paper pads along with cardstock or patterned paper. First thing I want to do is go through the 6x6s because there's a couple differences among manufacturers. Most of them have 24 pages, and most of them are double-sided. So that means that you can see that they're printed on both sides. Some of them, like this one, paper's only single-sided, so it's white on the back. So you want to be careful when you're shopping because 24 single-sided pages is not going to be the same as 24 double-sided pages. So just want to be careful when you're shopping. Now, what's the difference? Well, the difference between a 6x6 and the 12x12 paper is nothing. The pages in here coordinate with the 12x12 pages. It's just a reduced scale. So that's it. That's basically what you have in a 6x6. We'll move along right now into the designs. The first one I'm going to feature uses Cartabella's Passport collection. And this one I picked solely because I have no embellishments to go with it. So I just have cardstock and the 6x6 pattern paper pads. So you'll see that these layouts are pretty straightforward. So as I said, we're going to feature the first 6x6 Cartabella's Passport collection. This is a double-sided paper pad. So again, I had no embellishments with this, so these are pretty simple layouts that I did using 8 sheets of cardstock and my die cutting machine to do some titles. But in this one you can see we just simply cut 4 different 6x6s in half on the diagonal, mounted them, put the title on it, a journaling box, and then we're done. The next layout I took and I did 4 4x4 squares, and then I did 4 3x3 squares, which only used up, again, 3 pages, another sheet of cardstock, and I've got another very simple layout. Moving along. This one, I took 2 whole pieces of paper and used them in the center, matted them with cardstock, and then again cut 2 more sheets on the diagonal, put the borders on there, photo mats, and a journaling box, and we're done. And then the last one that I did, I took and used a 1/2-inch strip and just pieced it together around the border, and then took a couple different circle punches, 2 different sizes, punched out a bunch of circles from the leftover paper, cardstock for the photo mats, a journaling box, the title, and we're done. Now, the adhesive product I'm using for this layout is really just the scrapbook adhesives, Easy Runner. I like the Grand Refill, that's my favorite. And we stock these 25% off every single day. For those of you that don't like the big Easy Grand Runner, we have the regular Easy Runner. We sell the runner with the refill, a couple different combo packs. Again, 25% off all day, every day, no discount code needed on all scrapbook adhesive products. The cardstock that I've used is American Crafts cardstock, which we sell, all the colors, 45 cents a sheet. You can buy it in any quantity you want. And the last product I want to highlight on these layouts is for the die cut letters. I've used a product by Scrapbook Adhesive called these die cut adhesive sheets. Now these are pretty interesting because they're double-sided adhesive. So you pull back the liner and stick the cardstock on there, run it through your die cutting machine. Stick the cardstock right on there, run it through the die cutting machine, and I get the letters, which are now adhesive on one side and cardstock on the other side. So similar to a Xyron machine, same thing, except this one you would put it on before you cut it out. And these come in 3 different sizes. There's the 6x12, which is the one I used, the 4x6 adhesive sheets, and there's also the big 12x12 adhesive sheets. So again, we stock those 25% off retail all day, every day. So that's the very simplest layout that we did, Passport. Now we're going to move on to another collection called Merry Christmas. Now, Merry Christmas, again, is a Cartabella line, and we have embellishments with this line, so these pages are a little fancier. But again, the same concept. We took the 6x6 pages, just cut them in half to make triangles, and laid them out around the page. Embellished it with some letters that we had in our stash and some ephemera. And stickers and chipboard. The next layout, we made a border using washi tape. So we took this washi tape and we laid it all around the border, and it looks like your cardstock is matted on patterned paper, which it's not. And again, just 2 full sheets on the page, some photo mats, and embellished it. Now, this layout was a little bit more time consuming. We took 2-inch squares and set them up on the diagonal, and then filled it in with squares that were cut in half. Used the washi tape for a border, and then on this side, we just pieced together a 3-inch strip, one on each side, to give it a look of a 12x12 border. And then the last one with this collection, same thing. We did the border here, and we did along the bottom, we took one of the pages and cut it into squares. I have some extras. I thought I had extras. But we fussy cut out squares on one of the pages and lined them along the bottom. again with some ripped cardstock just to give it some definition, and a strip of washi tape. And then embellished it with the chipboard. So there you have it. Another one done a little bit more embellished with embellishments. Okay? The next one I'm going to feature is a fancy pants one called Howl. Now this was the single-sided paper, so we didn't have quite as many options, but we still made it work. And my layouts got messed up. Here we go. So again, just took 2 pages as they are, laid them back to back, a strip of cardstock, and alternated it with a strip of patterned paper. Dressed it up with some more embellishments, and we're good to go. And then the next layout, we took and made rectangles out of a couple of pages, rounded the corners, and used the pattern paper for our photo mounts. Added some chipboard, a photo frame, some puffy dots, and we're good to go. The next one there we go, I got mixed up. We took and made a checkerboard out of 3-inch squares. So we lined up 3-inch squares in a checkerboard pattern, matted the photos, some chipboard, and we're good to go. And the last one we did with Howl, we took strips and did a checkerboard with staggered strips. Again, no photo mats on this one. This one didn't seem to need it. And some more embellishments, and we're good to go. Now, another product that we could use instead of cardstock, if we wanted, is we have this Spectrum paper by Authentique. And it's a tone-on-tone, dots on one side, and lantern or stripes on the other side. But you can see for Howl, I pulled some colors that would coordinate nicely and would work if you wanted a little bit of definition or something beyond just plain cardstock for your background. The Spectrum papers we sell are 10% off each day, 10% off, and they go for $1.16. We carry the full line of the Spectrum papers. Those are by Authentique. Okay, the next one that I'm going to feature is from American Crafts, and it's Adventure Awaits. And what we did with Adventure Awaits is we used some coordinating pattern papers. So the 12 by 12 pattern papers, you can see here's the big 12 by 12 pattern paper, and here's the coordinating 6 by 6 paper. So we mixed it up within the layout. And we also took advantage of the coordinating embellishments, like in the previous ones, but the coordinating ephemera and the chipboard, and we used those to embellish the pages. So our first layout, oops. Our first layout, you can see we used the pattern that I had showed you, this paper, which we thought was really cute, and we just fussy cut it to make the border. So we fussy cut it around the squares to make the 2 border pages, and then just embellished it. So we've got some cardstock that we used for photo mats. We used the coordinating smaller print over here to match the bigger print, and then some embellishments, and we're good to go. The next one we did, again, we used the big print here and the coordinating smaller print here. And the big print here and the coordinating smaller print here. So it ties the two pages together. And you can see on some of these embellishments, they are raised. And what we've used on these layouts is some more scrapbook adhesive products. These 3D foam squares, which are fun, different shapes, different sizes, and a new product from them, 3D foam circles and 3D foam strips. So circles, strips, and then there's also lines, which are very cool to use. I don't know if you can see, but it's just a small line, double-sided. Easy to put down, gives you a 3D effect. Okay. Moving on. Again, here we used the larger print, 2 small pages for the smaller print. Added some more smaller print and a coordinating page here, and we're good to go. Now, a couple other products that we stock that would be helpful. If you're gluing smaller items down, we do stock the Zig pens, multiple sizes. And those are 10% off every day. Again, no discount code needed. And then lastly, for journaling, for those of you that still do journaling handwritten, we do the American Crafts Precision Pens. And again, we stock these in multiple sizes, 10% off every day. So now I want to talk a little bit about some of the other products that we feature and our show specials. We feature from We Are Memory Keepers, their photo sleeves. So we feature some different sizes for if you do pocket photos, pocket scrapbooking, or we do the 12 by 12s. And the full 12 by 12s we have in a 10 pack, a 50 pack, whoops, upside down, and a 100 pack. So those are available to you. Some other nifty products that you might not know about. They have these 2 different ones. This one is a 6 by 12, and this is an 8.5 by 11. And you might wonder, why would I use these? Well, you can use these to insert in between your layout if you have extra pictures. Now, I always have too many pictures for a double page spread. And here you can just put this in. You can add 6 pictures. You can use 1 for embellishments, 1 for a journaling box. Same thing here. This one's got a 6 by 12 and 2 4 by 6s. So some fun products there from We Are Memory Keepers. And again, those are 10% off all day, every day. So last thing I want to talk about are our fantastic show specials. So we have 5 6 by 6 paper pads, upside down, there we go, that we are featuring today for the screaming deal of $3. So you can see we've got 2 Cardabellas, an Echo Park, and 2 Fancy Pants 6 by 6s, $3. Now, in addition to the paper pads, we've got the coordinating products. So you can see there's Adventure Awaits, and I didn't bring all of them with me for the display. I just grabbed a sampling of the coordinating products. But the coordinating products, so that includes any of the embellishments, any of the 12 by 12 papers, any of the collection kits, as well as the dies and stamps. And those are all 30% off the reduced price. So these products are on sale, and then the show special is going to be 30% off in addition to the discounted price. And the discount code for that is going to be Scrapbook Expo. And then lastly, our last special that's included with that discount code is any of our other 6 by 6, 8 by 8, or 6 by 8 paper pads that we have in stock. those are 30% off. Thank you very much for joining us today. Hope you learned something, and if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out. Judy and I are here to answer any questions you have. Thank you.
Hello, Scrapbook Expo. My name is Tina Sutton. I'm a presidential director with Close to My Heart. I am thrilled to be here today. I have so many fun projects to share with you that I can hardly stand it. But before we get started, there's a couple things that I want to share with you. Number one is where you can find me. If you're interested in any of the products that I demo or show today, this is where you can find them. This is your all one place, one shop. So if you go to MissGingerDots.com, this is what the header on my website will look like. If you want to buy any of our current Close to My Heart products or the specials that I'm showing today, you can hit Shop Close to My Heart right there. If you want some of my old kits or some discontinued paper or things that I might have on sale, you can hit Shop Miss Ginger Stash. So there's going to be two places for you to shop today. Also, if you have not become a member of my virtual studio, you might want to do that. It is a Facebook group, and I will post the address at the end of this video. And I have a great time there. We have a great group of girls. We have virtual crops. I do presentations. I teach classes there. So you want to be sure to join that page as well. I do giveaways. It's super fun place to hang out during these crazy times. But now let's get on with the presentation. Oh my gosh, so much to share, so much to tell you guys. First of all, we have two brand new idea books. Woohoo! Not one, but two. So this one is the big thick one. This is our annual catalog, and it will be good for the entire year. These products are core products, and it is jam-packed with stuff. We have stamps, we have some special paper. Oh my gosh, look at this wood paper. Is that not gorgeous? So we have a little bit of everything, along with some, our Story by Stacy's, albums, thin cuts, really fun thin cuts, shakers, you name it. And this will be available all year long. So lots of embellishments. So when you're planning projects, a lot of times our paper line and stamps change every other month. So it's kind of hard to plan. But with this book, you'll be able to see some just great specials. So super fun. So this is the big book. And then we have our seasonal idea book, which is much thinner, but oh my goodness, hold on to your hats. So many cute things. Our card making program, our scrapbooking subscription program. We have a new paper packet called Bloom and Grace. Lots of just beautiful stuff. Look at the scrapbooking kit. It is to die for. And this card making kit, oh my goodness, I just love it. Then we have a Christmas packet, Comfort and Joy. So pretty. I know I'm talking super fast, and the reason is I've got a lot to show you today. So anyway, I'm going to kind of just show you this really quick just to kind of tease you guys. Now, here is the thing. If you place an order on my website, and it's your first time ordering from this season, you will get both of these idea books for free. So that is phenomenal. So hurry up and go to my website and order, and you'll get both of these idea books. And they are just jammed with tips and beautiful illustrations and artwork. They're just, oh, I just love it. as a consultant, you get to preview all this stuff a month early, and we have been having a ball. I think this is one of the best seasonal catalogs. I say that every time, don't I? But it is. It's a really, really good seasonal catalog. But today, I'm not going to focus on any of the kits in these books. I'm going to focus on our specials. And this one, the first one is Creativity in Motion. And I'm going to tell you a secret about this. When I saw this, this is kind of what I saw. I saw a flyer, right? And I don't want to say I didn't like it, but it didn't impress me. I'll tell you, I'm just going to be honest. I mean, I thought it was cute, but I'm like, oh, if any of you know my style, I'm not super fussy. I usually do simple, fast, and it kind of overwhelmed me. I'm going to be honest. But then I started playing, and I cannot tell you. I wish you could see my smile right now. My smile is so big, I can't tell you how much fun I have had making these cards. And I started out very, very simple, doing a basic card, pretty much cards that look like this. They're not really simple because they're pretty darn impressive. But I started out with this and ended up just going crazy. So let me show you some of the artwork, and then once I show you the artwork, I'm going to show you how to make this. We're going to actually make a card. So let me move this away, and I'm going to start with some of my cards. I have a stack of them. See, I told you I really liked this, and I actually have more. I had to limit it. So this is a very, very basic card. This is pretty much the card and the element, but that's okay. But look what happens when you move it. Do you see the heart? I hope the camera's picking that up. Can you see the heart moving? I might have to go a little bit faster. Look, it kind of flutters. It's so cute. So can you imagine getting a card like that and not really knowing, and you just pull it and it's here? And here's the thing. Behind it, you can write a personal note. Just think, you could stick money back there if you were giving like for a birthday gift, or just anything, a private message, a picture. There's just so many fun things you can do with that. So there's one card. This one's dressed up a little bit more. Oh, he's so cute. Just, you know what, let me move that out of the way so you don't get distracted. Watch his tail and his ears. Do you see him wiggling? How cute. Oh my gosh. Hey, Foxy. I would love getting a card like that. Just think, for your grandchildren, your friends, your family. Oh gosh, look, just watch this one. Look at that. Oh, wow. So fun. Okay, I'm going to show you the hippo. I think he's so cute. So again, there's just so many different sets that you can do with these, or different possibilities. And I'm going to show you what all you get in the kits. All of the stuff you can buy a la carte, or you can buy the bundle. Now, if you buy the bundle, you save 20%. So that's super fun. It's a super good deal. And I think when I show you everything you get in the bundle, you're going to want the bundle. So it depends how fast he flutters, is how fast you pull him. So here I'll go slow and show you. It just kind of does a little bit, but then let's go fast. Well, that was too fast. But super cute. I mean, I just love these. And the butterfly. Oh, who doesn't love a pretty butterfly? Oops, I lost my... So, see his wings flapping? That is so fun. I hope that that's all showing up on the camera. It's hard to say. So, as you can see, I really, really had a good time with these. And this, I pretty much stuck with the kit. So, let me tell you what the kit is and what you get in it. And then I'm going to show you the next level of these Creativity in Motion cards. So, with the kit, let me just grab this. You're going to get a lot. And I think it's a great price. So with the kit, you're going to get all of this stuff. You're going to get, actually it's on the next page. It's on both pages. There's stamp sets. There's the crocodile stamp sets. The Safari Animal stamp set. There's the Butterfly Kisses stamp set. There's the Sentiment stamp set. Your Bright pack of paper. They're 6x6 for cards, and you're going to get this stamp set, which are for the sentiments. You're going to get the tabs, which you can use these on all scrapbook layouts, all kinds of cards. You're going to get the animation sheets. You're going to get all of this, and if you do that, you're going to save 20%. You can buy it a la carte, but let me just show you. See how great this is? I mean, it's a lot. Okay, so you're going to get embellishments. I didn't even talk about that. There's the butterfly stamp set. Can you see that? I call it the crocodile, the safari stamp set, and the animated sentiments. Okay, you're going to get step-by-step instructions, and this is the most important thing. We're going to talk about that in a few minutes, but if you follow the directions, you will not mess them up. You're going to get cards and envelopes. You're going to get the border tab stamp set, more cards and envelopes, and you're going to get the animated paper, and you get several of these. And it doesn't take very much to make a card, so it's going to last a long time. And then you're going to get the thin cuts, which I have out on my desk somewhere. Here they are. I forgot to put them back in the bundle, but you're going to get all of these. So it is quite a package. But again, if you don't want all of this, if you don't want, like say you don't want to do the animated safari people, you can buy it a la carte. Everything you can buy a la carte. So let me just stick this out of the way, and we're going to make a card. Now actually, before we make a card, I'm going to show you what else I've created. Okay, so I don't know if you know this, but I just bought a camper, and I'm so excited. I haven't had a camper since I was a kid, so I went crazy with the timber paper. I just taught a timber layout. I don't know if the two pages will pretty much show up. So I did this 2-page layout, and it's called The Wild Outdoors, Getting Lost with You. Now I added the animation to the top of the page protector. You can see this is just a regular page here. Okay, that goes in, and then on top of your page protector, I added the safari animals. And watch what happens. Wait for it, wait for it. I need to go, ta-da! Look at that. How cute is that? I mean, dancing animals. Oh my goodness. How can you not love it? And then, as you pull it out, you put your photos underneath so the photos will show through. So I can't wait. I cannot wait to put pictures on these layouts. Look how cute. How can you not love it? Oh my goodness. So that was one. Then I started thinking more outside of the box. And we have this second great special. It's called Got Candy. We're going to be working with the Got Candy paper packet today, but there's a whole bundle with this too, and it's on sale as well. 20% off if you buy the whole bundle, but we're really just working with the paper. So it made me think of Halloween. So look at this cute layout that I did. Ah! So this one says, Happy Halloween. And look, oh cute. And I'm going to put a picture there. And then on the other side, it's got two more. I got the crocodile and the fox. And then in the middle, I did a shaker card, which, can you see those cute shakers? I don't know if it's hard to see what the camera picks up, but the shakers come in that bundle along with the stamp set. I'll show you the bundle when I get done with my presentation. But look how creative. So it's not just the basic cards. You can use it, you can mix it with other stamp sets. So what we're going to do right now is I'm going to show you how to make one of these cards. So I had to do a little bit of prep work. The only thing that, if you are buying the bundle, that you will need is either a square or rectangle thin cut. So I'm using our stitched rectangle thin cuts. And I used this side for this card that we're going to make. And I have already cut my piece out. So that's what it looks like. And then there is an inner piece. So when you cut your card, I don't know if the camera can see that or not, but there's an inner piece, and you want to save that because you can use it for another project, okay? So we're going to use the outside piece right now, and I'm going to put this away for another project for later on. Always save everything if you're a scrapbooker, right? Okay, so we're going to need that, and I've got all the dimensions for you. This piece is cut 4 1/4 by 3, but don't worry about writing this down. Just watch. You know what, I'm not going to give you the dimensions. If you go to my website, missgingerdots.com, the post will go up today on how to make this card, and it'll give you all of the dimensions, so you don't have to try to figure them out yourself. So then you're going to cut your animation sheet to the size of the outside frame, like that. And then, I don't know if you can see it with this black, right? Just like that. Is that better? That's there for a purpose for when I stamp. But, okay, so there's that. And you want to glue it. So I usually use my Tombow liquid adhesive. You could use a Xyron if you had it. And I do have a Xyron, but it's, I ran out of film. So we're just going to do it this way. I just put a thin line. The only thing is this takes a little time to dry, but that's okay. It'll work. And then we're going to glue that on, and that is going to be the front of your card. Now, just like that. It's very slippery. It's going to take 2 or 3 minutes to dry. So I'm playing Martha Stewart, and I already had this done, and this one's dry, so we're going to use this one for the card, okay? Also, what we want to do is we want to start with the basic card, which I have somewhere, maybe. Yes, here's my card. Okay, so we're going to do the basic card, and I'm going to glue this piece. This is the other side. Our paper is double-sided, which is really nice. So this piece is 4 by 5 1/4, and we're just going to glue that on. I'm going to use my Bonding Memories glue. I love this glue. If you've ever seen me at a show or taken my class, I always use this glue. Very favorite glue. It has been discontinued, and I'm heartbroken. I bought 100 bottles that I'm got on stash, and I'm not sharing it. So you'll continue to see me use this glue for a long time. And then when I run out of that, I don't know what I'm going to do. The Tombow glue is pretty good too. I'm getting used to it. It's a little bit different. Okay, so we're going to lay that there. Now, the next thing we want to do is you want to put tape on 3 sides of this. So I want my pumpkins to go up. So this is the side that I don't want tape on. So I'm going to take my skinny 3D tape, and we sell this as well. And what I like about it is it fits perfectly. So you're going to just put that on the back, and you're going to create like a frame. And wouldn't you know it, in the middle of my presentation, I run out of tape. So I'm going to improvise. I'm going to take the fat tape, and I'm just going to cut it in half. It never fails. But I don't want to start all over, so it's all good, right? I always tell everybody there are no mistakes in scrapbooking. And you can pretty much fix anything. So we're just going to wing this. There you go. Put this aside to use later. And you can see how crooked I cut, but it's all good. All right, and that is going to go right here. I love this card. Just you wait, just you wait. It is guaranteed to make you smile. Okay. So this is going to be glued just about there. Okay, now One of my favorite stamp sets in the new idea book. Oh golly, I love this guy. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. And he is available, the set is available with or without thin cuts. So if you like fussy cutting, you can cut them out. If you like the thin cuts, that's available as well. He sells for, I'm not sure, I'm gonna look it up because I can't, everything's so new, I'm still learning prices. It is $18.95, or with the thin cuts, it's $30.95. So we are going to use this guy, and we're gonna use the pumpkin, and we're going to use Hocus Pocus, and we're gonna do a little bit of stamping. So let me grab my paper to stamp on. And I'm going to take my Black Intense ink, and I have already mounted these on our blocks. So they just, if you've never used our stamps, they peel on and off. They're acrylic stamps. And our inks, oh my gosh, our inks are the best. The ink is on the top of the lid, so it's always stored almost upside down, so the ink is always fresh on the top. So we need to stamp a gnome. Oh, he's so cute. And a pumpkin. And a cat. The black cat. All right, so I have already colored these guys in, but I want to show you our markers because they're phenomenal. Okay, our markers are 3-in-1. They're Spectrum Norum. So we are going to start with the green, and I'm going to start with the light color. I'm just going to do a quick demonstration. I'm not going to color all of these, but just want to show you how these blend. So I'm going to go with the light color first. Okay, then I'm going to pull the dark color, and I'm going to outline him and outline him, and then underneath where the shadow would be hitting, I'm going to outline. And then if I think that's too harsh, which I really don't, I'm going to just, you know what, I think I'm going to leave it, but I could go with the medium. I'll hit it right here and blend it. But I kind of like, I'll do it a little bit. And then you can go back with the lighter color, but it's going to darken everything up. I kind of like that color. I like it the way it is. Let me show you with the orange. We'll start with the light color. And I might color outside of the line since I'm coloring around the camera. It always makes it difficult. But I'm starting with light. Now, we have, last year we had our set of markers. They're alcohol based. It was a basic set, and we just added another whole bundle of these. So if you buy either bundle, well, I'll tell you about the special later. I'll come back to that. Oh, I wanted the dark color. So then I did it light, then I'm gonna go with the dark. And you can see there's quite a bit of difference. Some colors you can see more of that than others. That's pretty harsh. Looks okay, but it's pretty harsh. So now I'm going to go back with my medium color and do a little bit of blending around the edge. I'm a little bit out of the lines. And then I'm going to go with my light and kind of blend it all together again. And you can do that as many times as you need till you get the blending correct. And you can just keep on like that. And that looks pretty good. Now for his beard, okay, this guy I did gray. I couldn't decide what I liked best. But I'm using brown gray blend, and I'm going to use the light side. And instead of coloring the beard in like the one I already have colored, I'm going to just outline his beard. And I'm going to stop right there and just leave it. I kind of like that. And it's going to lighten up a little bit. It goes on darker than it actually is. And then for his nose, I think I used, no, that's not the color I used. Where is my, I don't think this is the color. No, that's yellow. It disappeared on me. I had all of my, here it is. It's playing with me. It's upside down. We're going to just do his nose. And again, he's going to color, he's going to lighten up a little bit. He's got suntan. So I don't know which way you like them. Do you like them with the white or do you like them with that? We're going to go with this guy because he's already cut out. Those are the 3 pieces, but I just wanted to show you a little bit of coloring. And I'm going to have a special if you buy one of our marker bundles, but I'll tell you that at the end of my presentation. Okay, so this is how far we have gotten. We need to stamp the sentiment, the inside. Okay, we are going to stamp the inside, which you can see, it just fits perfectly. It's 3 3/4 by 2 3/4, I believe. But again, don't worry about writing dimensions down. I will post all of that later. So what we're going to do, oh, here is the important thing that you want to do when you're working with this. You want to be sure, can you see these lines? You want them to line up with the paper. Like these straight lines need to be in line with the paper. So for example, your stamp might be a little bit crooked, but do you see how those lines line up? You just want to make sure it's going in the right direction. That's the most important thing to remember when you put it on your block. So we're going to stamp hello in the middle. And if you want to, just for fun, I went and added a couple of spider webs. I just thought it would be cute. Why not, right? And then you're going to need to put the pull tab on before you do your next step. So I have cut a pull tab with the scalloped edge. There's 4 different designs to choose from, but I chose the scallop. And I'm going to stamp pull here. Very cute. And then I'm going to glue this to the back. And it's long. The reason they did that is so you can move it. It can be up, it can be down, it can be in the middle, or you can maybe use this for scrapbook pages or so many things. So what I do is I just put a thin layer of glue. And then I decide where I want it to go. Ah, the glue didn't come out. Okay, let's try that again. Okay, it's going to go right here, just like that. And then you got to give it a haircut. So give a little snip here and a little snip there. And I promise you, it's going to work. So we're going to slide it in. And then we can pull it. Does it work? Oh yeah, do you see it moving? How cute. So that's super cute, right? But we're not done yet. It's about to get cuter. So we're going to take our little gnome and we're going to attach him right about there with some 3D tape, that tape that I wasted earlier. Might as well use it up now. So I'm going to tape him in the corner. So cute. And a little pumpkin underneath. And then I'm just going to glue the cat under there, flat. And look, does it work? Does it work? Oh, yes. Look how cute. Is that not so cute? Now look how I blinged that up from basic to fantastic. Now I'm going to play Martha Stewart here. This I did a little bit more. I'm not going to stamp all of this because you guys probably know how to stamp and stuff, but I added the Hocus Pocus with some stars on the top. I've got this one going out the other way to show you. You can do it left-handed or right-handed. So look how cute. Everything else is the same, but he's got the white beard, so you can decide, do you like the white beard or the gray beard? And then when you open this up, you can do trick or treat. Yay! How cute. And also, don't forget to decorate your envelope. This was a super fun stamp set to decorate envelopes. So anyway, so fun. Look how cute that is. And just using the same supplies. Now, remember, earlier I talked about this piece. Well, let's take a look what I did. I used the same gnome. This is a Hershey candy bar. I've got it glued in there. Oh, no, I guess I don't have it glued. Hershey candy bar to give us a treat. I just took some of our paper and wrapped it, put some twine around it. I used that tag, poked a hole in it, did the boo, I call it the boo gnome, and did trick or treat, and added a little pumpkin tag to the top. How cute is that? So fun. So, do you love the stamp set? Oh my gosh. I just am in love with both sets so much. It's super fun. So let me tell you a little bit about, oh, and I forgot to talk about this. I said we were going to follow the steps step by step, and we did, but it tells you exactly how to do everything. So in case you can't remember how to put it together, this paper is fail-proof. Follow this paper and you'll be able to do it. No problem. So let's talk a little bit about our bundles. This is I need to start talking faster because I'm running out of time. The Creativity in Motion bundle with the flyer. And it is, this is the flyer, $81.95 for everything on this page. But you can see everything is very reasonable. You can buy extra animation sheets, the thin cuts separately. All of this you can buy a la carte as well. However, if you buy it in the bundle, you're saving 20%. And who can resist that bundle, right? And then let's talk about Got Candy. We use the paper packet. That's the paper packet. It also comes with these cute stickers. Oh my goodness. And it also has a bundle. The bundle includes the paper packet with the stickers, a stamp set, which that's what the stamp set looks like, some sequins, and coordinating cardstock. So again, you can buy all of this a la carte, or if you buy the bundle, you're going to save 20%, and it is, I don't have the price on here for the bundle. Where's the bundle? $35.95, regular $45.80. There you go. It's right there. So that's a super good deal. Now, I wanted to show a sample of the stamp of the month, but I am out of time. The stamp of the month, if you spend $50, you can get the stamp of the month for $5. Look how cute this is. Eat, scrapbook, repeat. Our story, booked with love. Scrapbooking is my love language. We came, we saw, we captured. I had to scrapbook this. Here for the memories. Say cheese. Oh, how cute. So you can purchase this for $18.95, or if you spend $50, you can buy this for $5. Now, let me go over all of my show specials. Remember, you can find all this information at MissGingerDots.com. Go there. That's your one-stop shopping. If you want to shop the Close to My Heart cart, hit shop CTMH. But you can buy the Creativity Motion, save 20%, $81.95, regular price $117. Got Candy Bundle, $45.80, sale price $35.95. This I haven't talked about. Spend $150 today, and you're going to get a $25 free product credit. So $25 in free products. Spend $50, get the stamp of the month for $5. And if you buy a bundle of our markers, I didn't talk about this. So many products, so little time, right? So there's the essential bundle that was last year. Each marker is $7.50, but think you're getting 3 in 1, and it's got 24 markers in it, and it is $189. Then we have the deep blend markers, which are deeper colors. Same thing, it is $189. But we also have some rare metallic bundles. So if you purchase a bundle this weekend or through next week, I'll give you a week, then I will throw in some of the metal, one of the sets of metal metallic markers, and they're very, very nice. So that is the other special. Okay, so I think that is it. My time is up. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed my presentation, and I hope you learned some new tips, and I hope to see your creativity in motion happening really soon. Please tag me on any of your posts. You can follow me on Instagram, tag me, or tag me on Facebook. And please join my virtual studio because we do so many fun things there. So I'd love to have you join us. Thank you very much, and I will see you next time.
Welcome back, everybody. I hope you're still enjoying shopping with us here at home at Stampin' Scrapbook Expo.
Yeah.
And gosh, you know, I just love quick quotes. Just love them. Stacy and Patsy, they always do a great job. Great products as always. And you know, they talked about their Club Q. And you know what's really nice about that is, you know, Stacy was explaining that, you know, you sign up for Club Q and you get to preview the kit. So if it's not something that you would use, or you know, you can skip it, you know, and there's no, you know, you're not obligated to get something. So I thought that was really a good, great for a kit club for sure. And I know that they have a special if you do the kit club now, and so that you want to check that out. And their Powder Puff inks, those they're so they're so easy to use, and just like they were saying, and Patsy, she was demonstrating, so you know, you go over it first and it's kind of light, and then if you want it dark, you keep going over it. And they go on wet, but then they dry really quickly. So, but that's really a good advantage to those as well.
It makes everything look so pretty.
It does, and they're so, you know, they're easy to handle and easy to use. You know, it's got it's almost like a holder in a stamp pad.
And they last forever.
Yeah, they do. Yes. Yeah.
I think I still have one from 10 years.
Yeah.
I do too.
Yeah.
I mean, it's and she was showing on the design where if you want to use that stamp pad in little, I would try to say this word, intricate spaces is what the little corners are for. So great. So Vicki, you want to tell them about the specials that they had?
I sure do. Okay, so you get a free gift with a $40 order, which is amazing.
Yes.
And then 20% off all regular priced items using promo code SMILE20, which is SMILE20. And the offer ends September 7th. So that's awesome.
Great, great. So yeah, so get on over there, join that Club Q, and get some great products. So how fun.
Yes,
so fun.
For sure.
Yes.
Then we went into the cheap scrapbook stuff.
Yes.
That was a lot of
awesome
fun.
Scrapbook stuff is what it should be called. Cheap and awesome scrapbook
exactly.
stuff.
How about the deals on the 6x6 paper pad?
I know, $3.
You can't beat that.
No, and they had a variety of different ones. I think they had 5 different varieties that you could get. For
and
that, so.
I loved all of the different versatile layouts that she showed using the 6x6 paper pad.
Exactly.
You know, you didn't think about that. You could just cut it on the diagonal and it would do awesome for a layout.
Yeah.
And then, you know, like the 4x4 squares and really fun, you know, ideas.
Yes. And, you know, she was showing like when you have the 12x12 and the 6x6, you know, you have the larger design if you're doing the scrapbook page.
Right.
And then you can, she cut out she fussy cutted like the little tags and stuff out to put on there too. So you can make, you know, your embellishments out of the 6x6 instead of maybe even using a 12x12 sheet. So.
Exactly. And also the circle punch. just how she, used the background for a layout. All those things like that seems so easy to think of, but yet we forget, we think we need to have some big old elaborate,
exactly.
setup. And
it's things right in front of us.
Yeah, punches and dies and all that. And so that was a lot of fun to look at. And
awesome. and she has the scrapbook adhesive. She talked about the 3D foam squares, and then they have the circles and the strips and the lines that you can use too.
Yes.
So those are always fun. That, once again, that's another product that you can use all types of different ways as well.
Right. I loved all the Zig adhesive pens, and then the We Are Memory Keepers pocket pages. I love that. I have a lot of albums that I decorate like that too. Like when I don't want to do a layout, I love the pocket pages because you could, put and kind of decorate each pocket, make some shaker, do a little.
You have a good variety just
photo.
on one
sheet.
It's
a lot of fun. I love doing it like that. So that's great too. They have a lot of great deals.
Yeah, and the precision. Oh, and the Zig pins, and then they have the We Are precision pins. And those, she said, they're 10% off all the time, so that's great.
Yeah.
And with the precision pins, I hope that people are still journaling. Please, please, please make sure that you journal. And I love it when people journal using their handwriting. I know that it's quick and easy to use the computer. Maybe it's just me, and but I love that handwriting, because not only are you passing down your scrapbook pages and your memory albums, but I just love having handwriting, like I've mentioned before. Like I have some of my grandmother's handwriting and everything. So please, first of all, make sure that you keep journaling, and not just we love having the pretty pictures and all the embellishments and everything, but journaling is just so important.
Is that sound similar, Dave, to when you go to the market and they're doing the self-checkouts? You still love to go to...
I don't do self-checkouts.
Yeah, you still love going to the person at the register. Yes,
that's that contact that you
so he loves the journal. Yes, I get it. So it was amazing. There's so many things that they have at the cheap scrapbook stuff.
Yes.
And so let me go ahead and tell you what the show specials are. $3 6x6 paper pads and 30% off coordinating products.
That's amazing right there.
That is
holy cow.
So awesome. So they have Cardabella Passport, Cardabella Merry Christmas, Fancy Pants Hell, Fancy Pants Home for Christmas, and Echo Park Adventure Awaits.
Yeah.
So those are the different paper pads with the 30% off coordinating products for those lines. So that's a deal.
It is.
That is a deal. And then 30% off all remaining 6x6, 6x9, and 8x8 paper pads using the promo code Scrapbook Expo, and it's going to be valid through September 12th.
Thank you. That's great. Great for having them too.
Yes.
And then close to my heart, Miss Tina. I was just telling them at the break that I've known Tina, gosh, I think for 17 years, and she works so hard, and she is so, she's just so, that joy comes out, when she's doing her projects, and she knows her product very well.
Yes.
And I love that creativity in motion.
I know.
Just like she said, sometimes you look at that and you're like, I'm overwhelmed. How can I do this? I can't do this. But like she said, just sit and play and do it. But I'm one that loves those little extra, the pockets and the pulls or the little surprises. And boy, all those and that animation.
Yes, the animation.
I love that. It's almost like going to a 3D movie right there in front of you.
Yeah. So. Imagine seeing that on a layout or getting it in the mail from a Happy Mail card or whatever. That would be so neat.
Yeah.
I'm sure your kids would love to play with that too.
Exactly. They would have so much fun.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking, and I'm trying to remember, but I think when I was younger they had some different types of products like that where it was kind of a motion thing. Remember we had the books and we go and it would like make it look like the guy was running. So not that fast.
Was that back in 1905?
Yes, it
1905
was.
or
See, no.
But they had toys back then?
I thought you just played with it.
All right. Well, next week we're going to have 2 new hosts. Anyway, it was so much fun, that interactive. So,
yeah, it was.
So, you know, you want to get some of that, and you know, just play with it for a while, and
sure.
do that. And
I love the Halloween, the Gnomes Halloween set, that stamp set.
Yes.
I need that, Dave.
Yes. Is that a hint?
Christmas is coming.
It is. It is. So.
My birthday's in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Is it really?
Yeah. Just an FYI.
When's your birthday?
Oh, Sean,
September 26th.
September
on Spectacular Mega Day.
Oh, wow.
Oh, I see a birthday celebration coming.
I don't. All right. So let's go over Tina's specials.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
We have a lot of fun here, folks. We hope you're having fun too.
We love to make fun of each other. Okay, close to my heart, show specials. There's so many amazing specials. If you go to her website,
I'm posting them for them.
And then also Sean is going to link all of the specials in the comments. So thank you, Sean, for that, because there's so many specials. You're going to want to see that and read it yourself. So.
Great. Well, gosh, I think we're going to wrap things up here.
Yeah.
But before we do, next week we are having another at-home virtual crop play day. Crop/play day. So everybody that crafts can join us.
Yeah.
And we are going to have, that's where we do our live door prizes. We draw from our big drum, and we have our contest. We're going to have our challenges again. We're going to be playing bingo. We're going to have a treasure hunt. We're going to have a scavenger hunt. And also on there we have a new contest that we're actually running through December, and we want you to check that out. If you go to our crop for next week, we are having a holiday ornament contest, because we're going to have a tree in here that we are going to need help decorating, and we know we can only do so much, and we know that everybody out there is just creative, so we want to see that creativity. So go under our Fun and Games tab under any of our next 3 months crops, and it'll give you all the details on where to send those ornaments to, and we want to share those live with you as we get those in as many as we can.
How fun will that be?
It will.
Yay.
I can't wait.
I can't wait to see everybody's creation.
Yes.
I love crafting.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, I can't wait to see
I know. And you know what? It's so fun because I'm so excited, because we're going to get to share what you create with everybody, and that's what's really important. We want to show, you know, your creativity and your fun, and we just love doing that.
Can I just say that we were here on Friday when Dave was having his card swap, and I wasn't here for the very first one, so I got to kind of watch as he was hosting, and it was so beautiful to see everybody's talking about their creations and what they used, and the card swaps were all the ladies that had brought in cards, they were all just commenting on each other's cards, and it was really like a fun time just watching from the side, you know. And I thought, man, if that is just so much fun. If you're wanting to create and wanting to have like a community where you could talk about what we love, which is crafting and being online, that I think really try to join in on one of the card swaps.
Yeah, and you know, we've had a couple of swaps now. In this past swap, we actually had people from 17 different states.
Wow!
So it was a great way. One of the our card swap guests, she was kind of taking note of everybody that was on, and we had people from all over. So it's a great way to, gosh, you know, we're all going to be going somewhere sometime, you know, in the future. So it's a great way to make, some new crafting friends, card making friends, or just friends, and bringing some joy to everybody.
For sure. For sure. It was amazing.
So you guys make sure that you go on and check out all the show specials from all of our presenters today.
Yes.
And remember, never a day lost. if within that day you make somebody smile. So we hope you've had a good time, and we will see you next week at the crop.
We love
Thank
you.
Everybody, we love you.
Bye.